said nigga that gain, nigga that like not gain weight, the nigga that lost weight, but lifting weights or some shit doing with some weight.
So he big as hell now.
Man, they said nigga got muscles and shit, man. So he ain't bullshit this time.
I like red bones, my type, light skin, next night, hello.
G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic. G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic. G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic. G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's real fantastic.
I like red bones, my type, light skin, next night, hello.
G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic. G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic. G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic. G-Fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's real fantastic.
And what up, man? What's going on with y'all? Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Greatly appreciate y'all pulling up on me, coming through. What's the business? What the business is. Everybody asked. I did not take down the last video we did about Summer Walker and Bruno Mars. They blocked it. Okay, just like they did with the Lil Nas X thing. They blocked the video, so pretty much I gotta wait 48 hours for me disputing it for it to be available back to the public. So I greatly apologize for it, but taking it out, even after I can't even take it out after I challenged it anyway or disputed it. And furthermore, like, it's just context, so it's got to be in there. So like I said, I don't really make anything from AdSense and people watching after the fact anyway, so it don't really matter to me. And it's more important for me to get a message out than to worry about the thing being monetized or whatever. But I just want to block the video, and pretty much it's messed up to me because as long as it's something, and the whole thing was about the red pill being mainstream and them cashing in on saying the whole red pill thing, but somehow if they feel like it's going to be something that goes against whatever they want the thing to be about, or it's too serious, they block the video so it can't be seen. So it is what it is, man. When it does come back up, please go back and share it, like it, all those things, whatnot, what have you, rewatch it, get reacquainted. But anyway, man, shout out to everybody in the building, man. I appreciate you. You know what you came here for. All All right, we are about to get into it, and this was a huge thing, bro. I'm really really sad that I missed it. Jordan Peterson, even now, again, man, just think about this. And I know roommates aren't a part of the manosphere when I was having, not saying that, not trying to delay claim, not trying to add them to the ever growing roster. It's funny to me though how with anything positive or somewhat groundbreaking or just a big thing when you really think about it in the scope. Oh, those people don't get added to the manosphere. But if it's anything negative, oh, they manosphere, them manosphere niggas, they weirdos, they breaking the law, they eating babies, yeah, they manosphere, So it's just crazy to me. But the whole black man experience, black community culture dynamic thing, is telling you, man, it's blowing up. Everybody's jumping in on it. And to have Jordan B. Peterson come in and speak on it to the roommates, man, that's a huge thing. So shout out to those brothers, shout out to the roommates. But sometimes there's a situation when you got all the book sense and no common sense. And I'm saying that kind of tongue in cheek. As smart as Jordan Peterson is, again, man, he's a white Canadian dude. You know what I'm saying? All right, so his life experience, and old fella too, old motherfucker, he old, bro. You know what I'm saying? So an old college professor from Canada is not going to be completely totally in tune with current black American black culture, mating, dating, choice dynamics. And like I said, he's going to say this when I play back the video. So before I even do it, fair use. I will be using that interview he did with the roommates to point out a lot of very crucial things that come up here. And also shout out to Lil Duval, man. Again, bro, if y'all ain't subbed to Lil Duval, bro, again, the dude is like a genius. You know what I'm saying? It's some people in this world to where they'll never have a degree. They'll never have the accolades of just being a Rhodes Scholar. But just life experience alone and their way and their take on life is so valuable, bro, that if you just sit back and watch them, you'll learn just so much, and fortunately, for us, the AIDS babies, whatnot, what have you, we still had that link. And unfortunately for those coming after us, they're losing that, everybody sees Lil Duval as like, Pastor Duval, Uncle Duval, Duval taught you, whatnot, what have you. He's a very, very insightful guy, experienced in all those things, funny as fuck too, and underrated, low key. But we'll go to him and show it. And he often touches, dabs just enough, and they find him funny enough, whatnot, what have you, to where he can't, he's uncancelable. Okay. He's not, Dave Chappelle level, all these things, whatnot, what have you, but he's also not your your local, performing at whatever your nightclub is and trying to get your foot in the door either. The dude is certified, and he's just, so relatable and comical that, again, the dude, he has all his bases covered. But anyway, I guess we'll jump into that first, okay, to lay down the ground for what I'm saying, and then we'll get to Dr. Peterson's interview with the roommates to further solidify it and go through it, whatnot, what have you. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Great, appreciate y'all pulling up on me. Again, man, like and share. Y'all know the deal. Hit that like for me, please and thank you. And let's do it. And all of this started from Lil Duval reposting one of the messages. I don't know why it look like this, but one of the messages that Russell Wilson sent to Sierra, and of course Sierra replied. Y'all remember, man. For you guys that do not know, Sierra is the Virgin Mary of the black woman. Okay. She is she's the ultimate level of baby mama-ism for black women. Okay. Oh shit, I'm super tripping. I don't even realize that. Am I good now? Am I coming in? Can you hear me? Am I good? I don't, man. I didn't have my mic on. Oh, not close to me. Can you hear me? Am I good? Is that should be a whole lot better? Could you hear me before at all? Let me know y'all can hear me in the chat. Are you there? Are you there? Hello, hello. Are we good? All right, cool. All right, bet. All right, should be a whole lot better. All right, cool. So the patron saint of baby mamas is Sierra. Hey, go out here, have sex with a dude that's already a serial impregnator, serial baby mama maker, get pregnant by him, cry foul. Oh, he did me so wrong. Couldn't believe he do me like this, even though he already did 4 or 5 women like this before me. I was supposed to be special. I was supposed to be the one. I was supposed to change him. All these different things. And lo and behold, no, he's the same old nigga. He ain't shit, whatever, even though he been showed you and the whole world he ain't shit. I'm gonna have sex with him anyway. Not only have sex with him, I'm gonna let him ejaculate into my vagina. I'm gonna get pregnant, carry his baby to term, and then I'm going to blame him for the baby I had by him when I could have just kept my legs close to him, or at the very least, I could have wore protection and prevented a pregnancy. So Sierra gets a message from the wonderful, NFL quarterback Russell Wilson. I love you so much. You are heaven sent. Thanks for loving and supporting me. I love doing life with you. Heart, heart, heart at Sierra. Sierra responds, watching you go on this journey these past weeks has been inspiring. Your hard work, drive, and dedication never ceases to amaze me. You're the best leader I know, the true definition of a champion. Proud of you, baby. Dangerous. Number 3, let's go. Strong emoji. Goat. Okay. And nobody is going to ever accuse Russell Wilson of being a goat. But hey, you know what I'm saying? He is was writing his own thing, leading the boom. Everybody knows that. But then Pastor Duval commits to weigh in on this. And the wonderful thing about comedy or whatnot is once you let people's defenses down with making them laugh, okay, they become more comfortable, they become more relaxed. And it's 2 times, well 3, I guess, when people tell you the truth. All right, they mad, they drunk, or if they what I'm saying, it's so fucking funny to them that they they feel like it's a part that helped the comedy, to help the fucking funny story, right? So Lil Duval says, y'all women know y'all don't want no Russell Wilson type. You be bored out your mind and cheating in a few years. Okay? And look at all the black women say it. See, look, first one we see, and oh my God, I don't know. I hope that's I don't know what that is. But balance. See? Look, accurate as fuck. That we get our first dissenter. Wrong enough drama. Who is y'all? Lies but laughing. This the one, but I'll most definitely be cheating sooner. God damn, she said she gonna be cheating sooner. Yep, brothers to chime in. We got no toxicity. Look, facts, pretty, whatever. Facts, Flygerian, facts. And again, it's looking at it right now like it's going to be, let's say 75-25, okay, of the women that agree with Lil Duval. And again, mind you, why is Lil Duval saying this? Lil Duval is a man, bro. I think Lil Duval is somewhere right at 50. I think he just turned 50. Or he's real close to it, some shit like that, right? So, listen, this man has lived his life as a black man. And the funny part about it is no one can ever speak on black men other than black men, bro. Again, like our just situation. And the first time I heard it said he was here. The African American, black, ADOS, whatever you want to call us, right? Experience is like the first ongoing, long running social experiment. Okay. Not all of us, but some of us were brought here from other places, whatnot, what have you. No real culture. Our culture was given to us. Our language was given to us. All these things and whatnot, what have you, that changed it over, right? And it's just this long, ongoing social experiment as to where a lot of things that weren't defined by us, but they were defined for us. Okay. And every other man, whether he be Asian, Arab, hell, African, even, um, those people have their own everything. They didn't take on the traits, the culture, the customs of a more dominant society. They were able to establish their own. They had their own land, their own language, all those different things, right? So just that part of it. We got Lil Duval again, who's from Duval, from Jacksonville, Florida. Okay, a black man that he done seen this, man, been there, done that, and that's the wonderful thing about nothing beats life experience, bro. Okay, nothing beats life experience. Nothing beats experience. Okay, I don't give a damn how much or wherever you get a degree or whatnot, what have you, from the highest performing institution. The person, who they really gonna pick? They're gonna pick the person that's been doing the job. Okay. That dude's that's fresh out of MIT, he's fresh out of Georgia Tech, he's fresh out of whatever else in the hell, and he's gonna also let me reverse. So quick story. While we was on the boat, right? We had an issue and problem with the helicopter as to where one of the engines was pretty much outperforming one of the engines, and it was drowning out the other engine and making a power drop in the other engine. And I've been doing this for 18 years, bro, and working on the helicopter for what 13 of them. So I've seen any and everything that you can do with the H-60 aircraft. Okay, whether it be legacy or right now, right? So I told them, hey, we did the thing to pretty much change out the fucking what would be like the fucking what was it, the ECU for the computer that controls your car. You got each one of those for each one of the engines, right? So we changed both of those out, and that was pretty much the only thing for us that's directly with my job for it to be. Once we changed those out, I said, well, hey, look, still in case that might not have fixed the issue, because one of the big issues could have been the HMU, hydromechanical unit, and that's pretty much the thing that's the mechanical part of it that controls the fuel getting to and the power that gets to the engine. All right. So I told the pilot, it's a pilot now, pilot degree, been flying, all this shit, la la la. I'm like, hey, do me a favor and start up on the number 2 engine. And he's like, well, no, we're not going to do that. We changed out the deck use, so it's really no purpose. And starting up on the number 2 and this and the other. And I'm like, what? Like, bro, what do you mean? The problem is an engine problem, and it will let me know immediately if it happens without drawing down from the number 1 and it starts directly on the number 2. That still isolates the issue to what side it is, and furthermore confirms for sure what it is, especially being after we changed the part. But this pilot, who flies the shit, thought he knew better than the person that works on the shit. And lo and behold, Fantastic was right. Okay. There's a reason why I say Fantastic was right. Again, bro, this ain't just YouTube, bro. This is me in life, bro. I'm a fast learner. You put my hands on something and I actually have to get into it and do it. I know what the fuck going on. All right. I know. All right. And so that was just one of the examples to where the person that was higher ranking, they had a degree, they're the actual pilot, they're this, they're that. Yeah, you fly, you got the rank, you got whatever in the hell, but you don't know how this shit works. How I know how this shit works. I fixed this shit. Okay. Been fixing this shit. Okay. So the fact of the matter, what I'm saying, just because you may have the accolades and whatnot doesn't always mean you know better or you are better. And this is a situation here as to where Lil Duval is going to be far more wiser, more knowledgeable, and genius level than even Dr. Jordan Peterson. Okay. So shout out to him and get that brother his flowers, man. Shout out to Lil Duval. And again, Lil Duval is saying what we be saying here all the time, man. All right. Newsflash. It's a lot of Russell Wilsons out here. Y'all just ignore them because they not rich. What? 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 Say it again. Say it again. Say it again, Lil Duval. Come here and say what? Newsflash. It's a lot of Russell Wilsons out here. Y'all just ignoring them because they not rich. And again, man, how many times have we said this? Fantastic was right. I told y'all this too. And shout out to Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels did this show, and I'm still gonna do a review and of that when he did the thing about, hey man, you're a much high value man, even below the 6-figure mark. You know what I'm saying? I'll use my hometown of Macon, Georgia. Median income for I think no, household income for Macon, Georgia is like $43,000. Okay. So if you're a man that's making alone, again, household income, what does that mean, y'all? Household means 1, 2, normally 2 people, 2 adults. All right. Counts for 2 adult people. So if 2 adult people are combining to make 43, not even $45,000, right? And you as one man, single man, no kids, whatnot, what have you, even if you got a kid, you know what I'm saying? And you're making 60, 75, $80,000, bro, how are you not high value? How are you not? You know what I'm saying? Everything shifts. Just like if you're making $100,000 and you're in Atlanta, Chicago, LA, New York City, but everybody always wants to point out and say how the $100,000, oh, 100 grand ain't shit, 100 bands ain't shit, 100 bands ain't shit, nigga. What? We got to stop this whole dismissive thing, bro. Okay. Unless you born into it, which you hardly not. For you to get to that million, bro, you got to hit that 100K first. All right. And we have to stop being a part of that and helping, okay, diminish and belittle the accomplishments and the greatness of what black men are doing. Okay. Despite all the other shit that you know you want to you say we going through. See, that's niggas so wishy-washy, bro. And it's like I don't get it. Like, you know, and y'all gotta stop motherfucking just saying whatever for the pussy. All right, bro. I'm not, bro. I'm gonna speak my mind. If she gonna fuck, she gonna fuck. I'm sorry. Okay. And if she ain't, she ain't. If anything I say about whatever the fuck I say is enough for her not to give me the pussy, it's a billion more pussies out there. It's nothing more fucking blue pill. It's nothing more simpish. It's nothing more whatever the fuck of you holding your tongue and not speaking your true mind because so you can get some pussy. Bitch, what? Again, shout out to Juvenile. Some of the most wisest words ever spoke. Okay? Let's say I'm in the room with a bitch and the hold on won't fuck like a man. I'm gonna beat my meat and get my fucking nut for sure. That's the shit I'm on. But y'all don't give a damn. I had these hands way before I knew anything about some. If I got to go that route, if I can't just kick you out and call another bitch come through, hey bitch, hey, what? Okay, have a nice one. The next one will be along shortly. Okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this one out of the way if I got to. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, man. And it's just like it's so many of y'all niggas is willing to break and bend and be quiet, bro, and just simp. That's why we got a lot of these problems. But let's go on to the grand finale, okay? And again, this is what does it every time. A black woman comes along and says, I ain't gonna lie, Lil Duval right about Russell Wilson. I've had plenty of them. LOL, I gotta grow up. I never liked they ass long. Again, the black man dynamic. Do better, be better, all that other shit, bro. It don't apply. It don't apply here. Shout out to RR too, man. MacTown, glad to catch you live. Keep grinding, bro. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you, fam. Greatly appreciate it, man. MacTown, stand the fuck up. You know what? Always, man. Born and raised. Yeah, shout out to Darth Low IQ, man. Yeah, hit the motherfucking what's the name, man. Hit one of the hands, man. Like and share this shit. Like and share this shit, bro. So, Lil Duval, plenty of times, bro. He did another one a while back that I wanted to do too, but I just didn't get time for it. But yeah, if y'all not already, man, follow Lil Duval. I think the only one that's open now is Lil Duval. Rich broke his main page is closed down because motherfuckers start hating and reporting them and getting them fucking what's the name of shit. So sub to Lil Duval Rich broke on Instagram on IG. So now we're gonna get into the Jordan Peterson and the Roommates podcast. Fair use, fair use.
Particularize your problem. Why can't men find women to date? That's not your problem. Your problem is
Mm.
why you can't find the woman you want.
Yeah.
And you have to assume that's your problem, because otherwise you have to assume that it's the women's problem. And
Yeah.
really, they're all wrong and you're right. Really.
You hate to see it, but sometime, bro, Geechee, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, Geechee Dan. Don't get blocked. All right. Nah, man. Shout out to the Mac Town, man. Again, that's what the numbers say. Numbers say median income in the Mac is 40, I think it's like somewhere between 43, 45. Of course, that's two people living in a household, more likely than not. Shout out to everybody working at Geico out there. Shout out to everybody. I think YKK still out there. Just shout out to the Mac, bro. But sometimes, bro, it is everybody else and it's not you. And in the black man, when it comes to dating and mating, that's the case. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And no matter who you put in front of me, bro, I will gladly, happily take that debate. Because you know what? All the numbers and everything is on my side. The numbers and the data tell me that. Okay? The numbers and the data tell me that. And my life experience tells me that. Shout out to my shout out to my source, right? My link to back home, right? So I had this conversation, and we was chopping it up. We got to talking about back home, and it was just like, yeah, man. I've heard the shit that some of the females from back home say, and I want to use it, but I don't want to use it because then if I use it, it's like whatever. But I've heard the things that women in and from Macon complain about when it comes to the dating pool, right? And I'm just like, okay. So she was like, damn. And you ask for a nigga to pay for lunch, and hey, like you ask him to pay the light bill. Well, my thing would be, well, damn, shot it. Well, okay. For one, all right. You shouldn't be having a nigga trying to pay for nothing unless you're trying to, let him slay some or lay some, for one. Okay. But two, even still, why are you choosing these broke ass niggas that, from what you say, can't afford an Applebee's 2 for $20? Like, goddamn. Shawty. And I know y'all a trick, niggas, trick. Bro, come on, dog. Listen, bro, the 1.11111% of niggas is gonna be able to fuck a bitch off the strength of looks and game, mouthpiece, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? Not nigga. You probably not him. To spend no money on the pussy, none. Not no gas, not no food, not no liquor, not no weed. Some of y'all powder heads, not no powder, not no perks. All the shit y'all niggas be doing nowadays to get bitches in the mood or whatever. Nothing. Spend not one red penny. Bruh, stop, fam. All right. So again, you go out, you go eat. It's mutual enjoyment. Mutual enjoyment, bruh, can't be tricking, bruh. Okay. Now there is limits. If a bitch, hey, look here, bitch. All right, you reaching the fucking guaranteed dick limit. All right. That is a thing. Shout out to R2 in Purdue. Yeah, shout out to Purdue, man. Shout out to Josh in the building, man. Most definitely, man. Shout out to him, bro. That powder, yeah, that powder, man, that powder. Listen, there is a dick limit now, bitch. I'm telling you. All right, if the combined check comes up to be more than $100, we're gonna have to have a discussion here. All right, I'm telling you. All right, for one, a bitch don't even see that until after she done already. She earned that. You know what I'm saying? She earned that shit. That what's it good enough for to stick around, and I got to give her a reward for it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She done, you know what I'm saying? She done released that pressure out my back. Okay. She done lightened my load. If you mean, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? She done called a couple of these throw babies. You know what I'm saying? And you earned it. Shout out to Future. You deserve it. You deserve it. All right, hey, sometimes she deserve it, man. Again, bro, I know y'all niggas, hey, y'all don't pay. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just talk up on a bitch, walk up on her, and just whip your dick out. And, yeah, that's y'all. Hey, shout out to y'all niggas, I guess. Whatever, right? But for us normal humans like me, all right, big get that motherfucking dick. You got to know, hey, listen here. You sure you want to order that? Because you order that now, what we doing here? I ain't got no problem with you ordering it. But I mean, I'm just saying, you order it. You know what I'm saying? Dessert is definitely on the menu, and you know what I'm saying? That shit will be back at the highs. You feel me? I already got the whipped cream ready. You know what I mean? But anyway, so yeah, man. With black men, bro, it really is everybody else, and everybody else is being black women. This ain't what I say. That's what they say. And getting back to the thing, so she was telling me how, you know, furthermore, me seeing it myself, and her saying how the females would complain and tell her how, like, yeah, you know, well, he this and he that and he this and he that and all this other shit and la la la. And I'm like, well, damn, she or they can't just choose the better niggas. Ain't no better niggas. It's better niggas everywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? What we know here, what we put out and say all the time, there are less black men with children than there are black women with children. So it's a lot easier for them to find a dude that don't got kids. Okay, of course it's gonna be different, you know, according to the area, whatnot, what have you. But it's a lot. It's a lot easier for you to find a dude that don't have kids than it is for a dude to find a woman that don't have kids. Okay. And then furthermore, how hard is it, man? Y'all, if you drive you 30, 40 minutes to go party every now and again or whatnot, what have you, shit, you can't go have lunch 30, 40 minutes away. You can't go shop at the Walmart every now and again, 30, 40 minutes away, the good neighborhoods, whatnot, what have you. You know, you just want to thot it up in the shit right down the corner, right, you know what I'm saying, right down the street. And you know good and hell well ain't nothing but the, you know, the worst of niggas there. That's your fault, Shawty. You know what I'm saying? You control your own destiny. All right. Oh, hell, $300 steak, Giovanni, brother. You brother. Damn, this nigga here rich. A bitch order $300 steak, nigga. Hey, she the plate. Bitch, you the plate. Bitch, you finna eat. You are finna cut and eat and off your own stomach. Okay? I'm finna watch you. Bitch, hey, $300. Shit. But anyway, let's get back to it.
Lucky you. Maybe you are. You're an undiscovered gem of some sort. Probably.
I definitely wanted to get this undiscovered gem, man. Shout out to all the bros, man. Shout out to all the brothers. You know, the high value men, the Henrys, the blue collar, the white collar. Look, bro, you are the undiscovered gem, bro. All right. You gotta have that mindset early. You are somebody, motherfucker. I am somebody. Oh, you think you doing it? You think no, bitch, I know. Fuck you mean I think, bitch. You see me. That's why you trying to stop me and hate and fucking get me to motherfucking you know, kill my confidence and try to motherfucker put a bump in my road, because you know if and when I get to the point of where I am, I'm not even looking at you, I'm looking past you. That's why. That's why you hear that shit, bro, as a young black boy so early. Oh, you think you somebody, you think you smart, you think you this, you think you that. Well, I mean, you must think I'm that because I'm not saying it. I'm not bragging, talking about how smart I am. I'm not bragging, talking about how, you know, whatever, athletic or this, that, and the other. No, it's you doing it. And it's you projecting because, again, you know, if and when I reach to the point of where I am, then I'm past you. And niggas are not comfortable. Crab in the barrel mentality, bro. That's another thing, too, that Jordan Peterson would never, ever understand, you know, outside the black community, bro. Crab in the barrel mentality, bro. Ooh, nigga. When I tell you them crab claws, nigga, is made of motherfucking titanium steel and motherfucking carbon fiber polymer, nigga. Them shits is indestructible. Nigga, get a hope to you, boy. Get a hope to you. He ain't letting go, bro. You might have to chop your own leg off. Again, something that's exclusive to black people, but black men especially. When, you know what I'm saying, you are that fucking that rare gem. All right. You're that undiscovered gem, bro. You don't make it as a black dude until you are a super celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Known. Everybody remembers when the whole Robert F. Smith things happened, bro. I had never heard of Robert F. Smith. Never heard of him. Never even knew about him. Never knew about him. Right? Until he decided to fucking pop up. Billionaire. Richest black man in the world. African American, when I say that. The richest African American, period. He had more money than Oprah. Billionaire, right? Paid off tuition and set free, gave financial freedom and a catapult for a whole class of young black men. Never heard of him. Why? Because he wasn't a fucking celebrity. He wasn't a celebrity. He wasn't an athlete. He's actually a nerd, a lame, you know, all the shit that black women claim they don't want. And yet still what? Black people didn't even know about him, the majority, until he gave a gesture, public gesture that got talked about publicly for black people. That's not respected. That's not recognized. That's not even acknowledged unless you're getting it through entertainment or sports or you know, anything other than just, you know, regular hard work, grind, intelligence, and all the different things.
Probably not.
Did you see the recent article? I think a professor at NYU named Scott Galloway, I believe his name was, and he talked about how that there's amazing crisis going on in the Western world. And one of the reasons why he brought it up was that, you know, in a typical college and university, 60% of them is female, 40% of it is male, and a lot of the college-age females or college graduates who are female, they only want partners who are also college graduates. So, have you seen the article? And then what are your thoughts about amazing?
Well, what seems to be happening is that if male enrollment falls below a certain percentage, and it looks like it's something like 40%, then the females start not going too. And that's not surprising. I mean, really, of course. How many people meet their prospective mates in university or college? Like, well, pretty much everyone who goes that route. So it's not surprising that would happen with young people. And the fact that male enrollment is declining is, well, it's a shocking indictment of the education system in general, and the failure of boys all the way through the education system is the same thing, increasing failure of boys.
Oh, my bad, I ain't muted up. But shout out to Silent Sir, bro, for the 15. Greatly appreciate you, bro, for the happy belated. Appreciate you, fam. A1 Day 1 in the building. So again, man, listen, this is something too that I just learned, and I don't know if it was Jordan Peterson or was someone else that said this. Since like all the modern things, men have always been in lower attendance of college than women recently. Why? Because men can have trades, men create their own businesses, men take more risks, men don't find education as much of a staple, because yet again, what men understand and women don't is sometimes, bro, just grit, determination, and being willing to work will outdo any piece of paper, bro. I'm sorry. And furthermore, we have historical context. How many millionaires existed before there was ever even a chance for a black man to get a degree? Right? How many black men were able to establish and make their own business without even finishing, you know, formal education, even graduating high school? So if we've proven that we can do this and you know, persevere so much and have work ethic, have skill-based skill sets and all these things to make it, in spite of not being formally educated, especially higher learning in college. Well, in the days and age of where you can get a certification, you know, whatever it may be, and start your own business, why would I waste time and get in hell amount of debt for something that's not going to help me anyway? Listen, men know the hustle. Okay, men are the greatest hustlers. All right, yeah, women are master manipulators, but that's not hustling. You just got something that you have the oldest soul commodity in the history of mankind. Okay, all right, pussy's undefeated. Shout out to Zero. All right, pussy's undefeated, but y'all don't even know how to use it. You don't even know how to maximize your talent, shawty. You know what I mean? Black women, you don't even know how to maximize your talent. Y'all waste it. You know, you let a nigga skeet up in you, get you pregnant, you know, say he ain't shit, let him get you pregnant again, then move on to the same nigga, a different nigga that's the same nigga, let him do the shit, and then nah, all niggas ain't shit. No, bitch, you ain't shit. You just like to let ain't shit niggas skeet up in your motherfucking. The fuck is going on with you? Poor pussy management, man. The worst pussy managers on the planet, bruh. Like, god damn. No, I digress.
So, part of it, I thought that part of it might be that girls will play boys' games, but boys won't play girls' games. So there's a bit of that going on with boys themselves, I think. But more
What
of
do you mean
it
by
is,
that, Dr. Peterson?
well, if a girl plays boys' games, she's admired by the girls and the boys. But if a boy plays girl games, well, he's not necessarily admired by the girls or the boys,
That's
right?
true.
Now, I don't mean I don't mean that boys shouldn't play with girls or something stupid like that.
Yeah.
That isn't what I mean. I'm trying to figure out this enrollment issue and what's going on, and obviously girls, for whatever reason, are being encouraged to value their education in a way that boys aren't, and that's partly marketing and messaging as well, because girls are taught fairly consistently now that they should be their best self, and the world needs more female power, and so on and so forth, and that's probably true. But the underlying message there is, well, instead.
Now, even though Dr. Peterson hadn't said it yet, again, what did he just do? He confirmed what I said, and to a degree, it's even worse for us. The whole world is telling women, but not only women, black women, you need to be empowered. You need to be in control. You've been oppressed. You're this, you're that. We're going to help you. 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 You need a leg up. You need help. You need help. This has been going on for what, 3 generations now. From the point of the matter as to where the workplace, they receive preference and help there. You know what I'm saying? Government assistance and grants and all these different things. Again, because why? They don't just count for one, they're double. They're a female minority. Okay. So they're female, which is, lesser than, needs help. Oh my God, oppressed, all these different things. And you're a minority. So what did that do? That gave them the leg up over black men, even in that. And that's something too that black women know happen, but never ever give credence to as to why. Well, and still, and the funny thing about it is, when you come to this space, right, and you actually learn the facts versus the propaganda and the bullshit and the rhetoric, black men still outperform and have always outperformed black women. Despite black women getting the grants, the jobs, the government assistance, the all these things to help them up, the black man still earns more. Okay. He's still better off in a in a better off situation from every other possible standpoint, man. But we grew up, us 80s babies. We were the last ones to grow up through, you ain't shit, you're broke, you're down low, you're in jail, all this shit. And the whole time, all of that shit was a lie, bro. At no point in time had there ever been the majority of black men arrested or in jail. Never. Never. We'll let black women in society tell it, which they work hand in hand with that society to tell you that and to impress that in your mind. Again, man, the women are being told they need to be empowered. And the black man is being told just the opposite. You're not enough. You think you somebody. Ain't nothing special. Don't forget where you came from. You ain't better than nobody. That's some bullshit. I told you. Better men do fucking exist. And I'd be goddamn if I'm not going to be one of them. Fuck that shit you talking about. Them niggas you fuck with and let skeet all up in you, you know what I'm saying, and get you pregnant. Yeah. They ain't about shit. But me, bitch, shit. Everything, motherfucker. Hey, everything premium over here, baby. Telling you. I'm not gonna let you damn talk me down and put me on your motherfucking level because, again, that's the only way you think you're gonna get a win, man. You crazy as fuck.
Instead of boy power and manpower, not along with, but instead of.
Yeah.
Because if women ran the world, there'd be no wars. It's like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. You really think that? It's like, how dim can you possibly be to believe that? It's
so something else I've been hearing, Dr. Peterson, a lot of young men have been sharing with me, and I'm not sure how much you've heard of it or experienced it. They've been sharing that, that they feel as though the average woman has no desire for the average male, and that because of things like social media, online dating, things along those lines, as well as just some of the female empowerment, where a lot of women have this is what they say, an elevated sense of self, that now they feel like they're above a lot of these average men, which also contributes to a disparity between young adults being able to connect and form meaningful relationships.
Yeah, well, women are more picky in their mate choices than men, especially sexually. That's the case in every culture. It's not surprising because women have more at stake sexually than men do, per episode, because men don't get pregnant, obviously. And so that female pickiness is that's the case. That's definitely true. Whether it's worse now or not, I doubt if it is. I would say to young men who are irritated at women.
Again, Dr. Peterson showing his lack of awareness of, again, just how Black women defy this. Black women defy that. The natural order of things where women are more picky because they have to worry about getting pregnant. Who's the women with the highest out of wedlock birth rate? Who's the women with the highest STD rate? Gonorrhea, syphilis, herpes, AIDS, HIV. Who's the woman that's most irresponsible and reckless with her private parts? And again, I'm not saying that to denigrate or whatnot, what have you. Don't argue with me. Argue with the CDC. And if it ain't you and you taking care of your pussy, hey, why is you worried about it anyway? Congratulations. You shouldn't be mad. Only bitches that don't get mad is the bitch that's out here, all cottage cheesed and discharged up right now. Okay. All right. Bitch walking around here smelling like juicy crab. That should be the only Black woman mad right now, bro. Or the bitch that got, she got 4 kids and 5 baby daddies. That's the only Black woman that should be mad at. And why do we give a fuck about her opinion anyway? I'm sorry. You don't get excuse for poor life choices. You only make a mistake once. Everything after that is a choice. So especially we talking about a woman that's 30-some years old and she's still motherfucking having kids. You let a nigga skeet up in you and get you pregnant and you 30? All the birth control options, or simple, just like, nah, hey, we can't do shit. Or hey, put this rub on. Or hey, that magical plan B. I promise you, bro, a nigga will pay the $40, okay? That's the $40 that a nigga will gladly pay. Ain't no shame in that game to save yourself from 18 years of pain. I promise you, ain't no nigga never ever turn down, hey, I gotta get this plan B. We need to, we need to go to motherfucking CVS, Walgreens, Walmart. We need to go pop this pill and, no nigga in the history of niggerdom. Do you hear me? I'm going to go ahead and help you out. None. Shout out to y'all in the business, man. Appreciate y'all in the building. Make sure y'all like and share. Again, man, Jordan Peterson doesn't understand this. Why? Because he's not a Black man. Okay. Not only is he not a Black man, he's not even a young fella. All right. Jordan Peterson is an old fella, man. Jordan Peterson is 50-some years old. All right. So Jordan Peterson, let's see what we got going on here. I'll check on you niggas, man. Shout out to Dr. Thunder in the building. Appreciate you, bro. Come on, man. Come on now. See, look at you niggas. You niggas always doing this shit. Look, bro, I got 125 in the building, bro. I only got 100 likes, bro. I need them 125, bro. All right. I got 2 dislikes. Cool, fine. Even though fucking YouTube supposed to be taking the dislikes away, I got 2 dislikes somehow. But other than the hating ass niggas, man, if you hating and you hear, hey, hit the hand some more. Give me more downs. But I need ups or downs, either one, man. Hook me up, bro. I need that. Cortez, he really doesn't. I'm telling you, he don't. A lot of people don't understand it, bro. Even a lot of Black men don't even understand it, bro. A lot of niggas are just confused. Because it's quite the conundrum. Okay. All right. It's very, very puzzling as to how these women make these decisions when, again, it's just like, bro, how could you be this, this dumb / stubborn / all these combinations of things to where you're going to lose in the long run. And not only are you going to lose in the long run, you're causing a whole generation of children in the future to be in a worse situation also. They don't give a fuck. Selfish, all this other shit.
Is if you're irritated at women, as a class of creature, there's something wrong with you because they're right. You're wrong. They're right to not pick you. If they're not picking you, it's because they're right.
Wow.
Now, that might get, I know that's a terrible thing to say.
No, that's not just a terrible thing to say, sir. That's a dumbass thing to say. Again, okay. Jordan Peterson, all respect in the world, man. I sat on YouTube and watched some of his like 3-hour long debates and like, bro, learned so much, right? Got new perspectives and understandings of human psychology and sociology, history, all these different things, right? He did a talk on so I learned about Solzhenitsyn and start reading that. What is it? Fucking the Archipelago. I can't think of it right now, but that's one of the books I got down. And those some long ass books, bro. All right. You know what I'm saying? But to hear him talk about those things and open it up to, and make me aware of stuff that I need to learn myself, utmost respect for him. But again, this is where, common sense overrides fucking book sense. No, the women aren't right. Black women aren't right. They haven't been right for a while. Shout out to David Carroll. Again, man, I really do think the first thing that needs to happen for anything or whatnot, what have you, there needs to be free psychological help and support given to Black people, Black women especially. Okay. They're just so like it's this stubbornness and this determination to I'm gonna do it my way, even though I know it's not gonna work my way. I don't care. I want what I want. Fuck everything else. And if everything fucking gets burned down and blew up in the motherfucking case, I'll say I'm sorry, I'll cry, and I'll go on about my way like I didn't do shit. And again, that's why I don't think he's playing coy here. I don't think he's just literally not aware. Canadian, 50-some-year-old Canadian white man. The fuck he know about niggas?
And I know perfectly well, it wasn't like I was particularly successful with girls when I was young. So I know what that rejection is like. I know what that fear is like. I don't know it as well as some men know it because I wasn't rejected outright. But what you have to understand is that what do you expect from women? If you got pregnant because you had sex, you'd be pretty damn choosy too. So, clue in a bit. And then, well, don't they find you attractive? Well, maybe you're not. Like, have you paid attention to how you dress? Do you have a plan? Are you as educated as you could be? Are you a liar? Are you a rabid pornography user? Because maybe that's undermining your motivation to seek out a woman. And
now again, well, hold on. Black women don't give a fuck about education, because if you get an education and point out and say, hey, I have an education, shout to CJ King, nigga, who is you? Who you think you is? That don't mean nothing. Oh, you got a law degree, but you ain't got your own law firm. Bro, it's always you ain't. This what black men, again, that you a nerd, nigga, you a book, nigga, you this, you lame, you this, you that. Like, god damn, bitch, like, what do you want? What? If the nigga get the degree, it still ain't enough. Well, I'm more educated than you. I got 4 degrees. Bitch, what is this? Is this what it's a degree competition? How much debt you got though? Oh, you still stay with your mama. Oh, but yo, 4 degrees and you work well now? Where you work at? Oh, you got 2 jobs. But ain't that a that's a Waffle House. that's a Waffle House shirt hanging up on the chest of drawer over there, ain't it? On the with a name tag. That's your name on that name tag. Well, I gotta. You know what, Shawty, you got it. Hey, I guess you winning. You got more degrees. Let me get a double waffle. I do need that double peanut butter waffle though. You know what I'm saying? When you come through next time, you know what I mean? Nigga love them waffles, but you know what I'm saying? I need that. You know what I'm saying? I want my hash browns, you know, extra hot fried hard, you know, capped and smothered. Okay. All right. And you think you hey, listen, you made this a competition, not me. I'm just trying to, you know, and you want to make it into all this other shit. No, listen, black women, you get a whole lot further off the day you stop trying to compete with fucking men. Black men, especially. We don't want that. That's not why I'm with you, to compete with you. Okay. If I'm with you, I give a fuck about you. I tell you I love you. I'm taking care of you. I'm in a relationship with you. Listen, the last thing I'm trying to do is outdo you. Okay. I don't get, that's not my purpose in life. That's not what it's about. But you guys buy into this feminism bullshit, which was never even made or intended for you in the first place. And you think there's like niggas is like, bro, no. I want to come home, eat some good food, blow your motherfucking back out, and be happy. You know, is every day gonna be motherfucking, you know, the greatest and just, you know, happy, sunshine, rainbows? But no, of course. But listen, bro, all this arguing and shit about who's this and who's that and all this other shit. Listen, and then all at the end for what? For you to do what? For you to settle, bro. Y'all know how many times I've seen the chick that had it all, made all the right decisions. She done been single. She got a degree. She got her shit together. She got her own shit. She got her own car. She got her own She got her own job. You a bad broad. You know what I'm saying? Webby and Boosie. That's her theme song. Just for her to end up pregnant and left by a motherfucking broke ass, sucker ass, nothing ass nigga. You done did all the right shit. 30 years. And you throw it all away on one dick. Literally and figuratively. Throw it all away. Why? Because you want the nigga you can control, not the nigga that can control you. And the nigga you feel like you over when again, can't control this nigga. He ain't got nothing to lose. Fuck you doing? Hey, Maz, do me a favor, man. We y'all see these fucking these what's the names, man? Zap them motherfuckers, dog. Kill them immediately, please and thank you.
Grow yourself up. It's like, if you're rejected constantly and you're out there really trying, you know, because that's another thing to ask yourself is, well, how many women have you actually asked out? And are you so sure that you're not picking women who will certainly reject you because you're trying to bat out of your league? Because you might be. So, and I'm speaking about this as a clinician too, because I had plenty of men in my practice who were, you know, radically unsuccessful with women. I had one man in particular. He was so afraid of women, he couldn't use the phone. He was too afraid of everyone to use the phone. And he had been bullied like mad. And you know, he had his problems. So I know what this is like. But pornography is a big problem. It's a big problem. It's a real curse, that pornography, in my opinion, because it's an easy out. And so we don't know what the consequences of that are. We know, starting to understand some of them. But if you were better, you'd be more successful with women. Yeah. So you have to have that in your mind. And you cannot be angry at women.
One thing I can't agree with him about, don't be angry at women, y'all. Don't get angry. Don't get mad at the bitch because you can't just get another bitch. Don't be mad at women. You can be mad at a woman. Okay, and let's not act like, again, this is another thing that gets lost too, right? Bro, everybody has a disappointment or something. Everybody has that one thing that you really, really want, and you may not be able to get it. Are you going to be sad? Or are you going to be mad? Are you going to be disappointed? Bro, that's natural. The same thing happens with people. You know, it's going to be that one bitch, bro, you just can't get her. You can't. You tried everything, whatnot, what have you. But lo and behold, like I said, more likely than not, the younger you are, the better. You really... Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I'm telling you, bro, 9 times out of 10, bro. Shout out to the Hey God niggas. I know y'all may not believe in them. That's God looking out for you, bro. No matter what you thought you was going to do to motherfucking improve her life and lift her up to your level, all she was going to do was drag you down to hers and make your life a living fucking hell and more miserable. I promise you. This ain't my opinion. It's what I know. History's on my side. You never gonna ever be able to bring that bitch up to your expectation, bro. If she not already there, somewhere close to it, don't even do it, bro. Can you get the mouth? Can you get the head, the mouth, and the legs? Of course, do that. But as far as like taking her on seriously, bro, all right, you know, being in a relationship with her, making her wifey or making her your wife, bro, you are ruined. You are throwing your motherfucking, you casting your pearls before swine, nigga. Don't you ever. And far too often, bro, you know what I'm saying? Just, bro, fat ass, pretty face, big titties, all that shit, good pussy. Cool, I understand. But, bro, that shit's temporary. Nothing lasts forever, bro, good or bad. You got to know when to cut some shit off. Sometimes, bro, the bitch that's the motherfucking, the 6 or the 7, bro, I'm telling you, that's like that sweet spot. That's the perfect bitch for you. That 8, 9, a dime, bro. Again, shout out to Jeff Bezos. What just happened, y'all? Jeff Bezos is a damn near trillionaire out this motherfucker, y'all. And what happened? You get a dude that comes along and has his bitch pussy jump off her body right in front of his face to the point of where he had to acknowledge it. Jeff Bezos, Mr. Amazon himself. I know Jaquan, bro. I know, brother. I'm telling you, man, it's a hard habit to kick. Hey, listen. What are we saying? That's what I'm saying. Look, bro. Well, it's not even him looking goofy, and he played along with it like he was supposed to. Man, shout out to Jeff Bezos. He took it like a man. Look, bro, bro. That's what it's funny to me. You know, bro, I seen this. I experienced this shit. The way a bitch is so fucking like, you know, enamored with you and fascinated, and she just gotta have you where she can't hold it. She don't care who around. Smiley, giddy, clingy, bro. Every fucking like choosing signal. This bitch was like the nigga that be the airport. Leo, bro. What would this woman would have did had she been one-on-one with Leonardo DiCaprio? Bro, she giving that bro. She going. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And no amount of money can stop her. None of that. Everything was out the window. This woman literally has the most one of the most wealthiest men on the fucking planet. She completely totally forgot that, y'all. Why? Over just pure fucking carnal, physical, sexual desire. You hear me? It don't get no more. We talk about this shit. So even being better, as great as fucking Leo DiCaprio is, he not fucking with Jeff Bezos when you come to better. Nigga could buy him. Hell, the nigga might clone the Leo DiCaprio to keep the bitch home now. You heard it here first, nigga. Jeff Bezos is creating a goddamn Leonardo DiCaprio motherfucking clone as we speak, just so he can make sure that bitch stay in the house. You hear me? So, and that's on that. But with black women, at least it makes sense, right? Even though Leo DiCaprio is nothing in comparison to a Jeff Bezos, you know, from like, you know, better, he's still Leo DiCaprio. What happened with the black man is you, the high value, six figure nigga, you got all this shit going on, and then this bitch go out here and fuck the nigga that hang out in front of the liquor store. Or the nigga that work at Walmart. Bro, I heard niggas tell me about this, bro. Whole wives. Nigga got a whole wife. She don't fuck the damn cashier at Walmart, man. You know what I'm saying? She done gave the pussy up to the goddamn to her work husband. And she work at churches. Listen, man. Listen, bro. I'm telling you, bro, nobody understands the shit that the black man has a motherfucking face like the black man, because nobody else has to deal with the shit like this. Again, every woman cheats of every race, whatnot, what have you. But I'm just telling you, even the understanding of it, bro.
It's stupid. Women, it's like it's like women being angry at men. It's a sign of psychological trouble. That.
So you feel as though Dr. Peterson is that, you know, for the men who are complaining about the standards of women today and it being elevated, that it's not so much a focus of pointing the finger at them not choosing them, but more so looking in the mirror and asking themselves what can they do to improve themselves to be so desirable, instead of focusing simply in on the inability of you know what
be
to
a
go
little
through today.
stronger, be a little stronger, dress a little better, speak a little more clearly, aim a little higher, like, and practice that, you know, and that'll work. Now, you know, I know that that's more difficult for some people than others, because some people bear in.
Shout out to my man Don DeMarco for the 10, bro. Really appreciate you, fam, for the 10 for the happy birthday, man. Appreciate you, man, for the late birthday wishes. And let me say this too, bro. I'm a late bloomer. I told you guys that. I'm you know, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I'm fucking you know, Steph Curry. I'm goddamn who else? Somebody else. What's the buddy name? Michael B. Jordan. Listen, understand that it's okay to be that, and that's greater men that have existed before you, even during the same time period to you, that's just on different levels. Bruh, everybody not gonna be no millionaire, everybody not gonna be no box office movie star, everybody's not gonna be fucking, you know, all-star NBA player or all-pro NFL fucking, you know, linebacker, receiver, quarterback, whatnot, what have you. Bro, you have to understand that there are tiers. Okay, not only are there levels, but there are tiers within levels. Okay, we got to do that one too, y'all. We got to get that shit together. Bro, there are tiers within the levels. There are levels, but there are also tiers, okay? Just like you have a lower class, middle class, upper class, right? There are tiers within those, even the main classes. So stop thinking, bro, or not even thinking. Stop believing the bullshit ass lie as to where if you not the fucking top of the top, millionaire, superstar, rapper, actor, you ain't shit. Bruh, fuck that. Regular people make the world go round, my nigga. Okay? Regular everyday men make the world go round. All right? And regular everyday men turn into the upper echelon niggas. Michael Jordan told you he grew up motherfucking how. Okay? Jay-Z told you he grew up how. Okay? Majority of the black people that make it to be these highly respected, successful, all these different people, they start out as one of us. Okay, and it's still the less than the 1%. So stop thinking, bro, or stop believing the lie, because that's what it is. And you're told, and we're purposely fucking programmed to be that way. That if you ain't got the motherfucking, you know, you ain't got the brand new, Phantom, Wraith. You know what I'm saying? You're not Floyd Mayweather with, 30,000 cars and whatever else in the fuck, you know, all this stuff. Bruh, stop. Fam. Again, like I said, look at where you are within your tier in life. You got to start doing that shit, man. Be comfortable with you. Like I said, it would be irresponsible. What black women do to black men is they're like a trainer in a gym, right? And it's the first day you're in the gym, and they take you to the fucking to the bench, right? Take you to the bench. They put 315 on the bench and they tell you, lift it, nigga. If you don't lift it, you a pussy. You a weak ass, hoe ass nigga. Oh, bitch ass nigga. And you like, wait, what? This is my first. No, shut up, nigga. Shut up. Lift it. And then commence to tell you it's something wrong with you, even though you've never lifted weights a day in your life. Bruh, learn that development is life is a fucking marathon, my nigga. It's not a sprint. Nobody, very, very few people are born with everything the day they fucking come out the womb. Stop fucking believing that bullshit ass motherfucking lie. Okay? That you gotta fucking be a millionaire to be relevant out here, man. Fuck that shit. All right?
Incredibly difficult developmental burdens, you know, and I'm not saying that this is easy, but I'm saying that it's a useful reaction. Like, what else are you going to do? What else are you going to do? Complain about women? I know I've seen that in men. I went out with a group of men who were having trouble with their wives, and they'd gone off to this like couples retreat, and it was mostly rubbish, although they were trying a bit to get their lives together. And I spent a whole day with them. There were 3 of them, and one of them was a guy that I'd known for quite a while, and every single word he said was a lie. And all these 3 did the whole day was complain about their wives. And I thought, what the hell's wrong with you guys? Like, you picked them. they're these women you picked, you know, and maybe they have their flaws, but they're your wives, and that's how you talk about them, and you think they're the problem. You're so dumb that you don't even know that you shouldn't badmouth your wife just because she's your wife. Like when Tammy and I got married, we had a discussion about that. It's like she has her flaws and I have my flaws, but I'm her husband and she's my wife, and there's a certain respect that goes along with that category if you have any sense. And so that's an extension of the same thing.
Well, before you can become a husband and a wife, you just have to be at least cordial and respectable. And that's again something that Jordan Peterson is not understanding between the black man and black woman dynamic. Shout out to Jap, man. I seen Jap. I think Jap is on his third chapter of Black Women Started Gender War. Bro, y'all know how long black women have been fucking a part of this just, you know, character assassination of a black man, bro. It's been my entire life. My entire life in cahoots with the white man, with the white woman, with the legal system, hell, with politics. How the hell we gonna talk about understanding and having mutual respect to you know, not badmouth your wife when again the black woman's been bad mouthing her son, bro? We're so bad now where black women are saying we should abort male black babies. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Think about this, y'all. The most staunch fucking feminist, white, bro. Tell me the white woman that's out here saying this every day. Not listen. This, y'all. This is something that we're hearing here in this space now, where it's cool as to where black women are propagating this bullshit as to where, oh, if it's a son, I'm gonna kill it, or my son needs to. I want to get my son a vasectomy. I want to sterilize him so he can't. And I'm like, God damn, bro, that's hate. All because why? And the thing about it is, this is black women's solution to their irresponsibility and lack of accountability. Black women say, we're going to punish black men, we're going to vilify black men, we're going to blame black men because we can't control our pussy. We can't choose the right nigga, so we're going to blame all the niggas and tell them they the problem. It's their fault. We're going to tell the whole world that. But lo and behold, goddamn, bro, thank God for social media. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for YouTube. To where a black man can get out here and speak his own motherfucking mind, tell his own story. Okay? Counteract the bullshit and challenge any motherfucking black woman to come up here and have a discussion and have a debate and slaughter her ass and leave her in the middle of the fucking town square as example for anybody else that dare motherfucking challenge to kill the rhetoric and bullshit, bro. We here now. And everybody else see it, baby. White woman this, white woman that. Shit. Them exoticals. How y'all be them exoticals looking, goddamn. Colombian, Brazilian, Asian. You know what I'm saying? African. You know what I'm saying? Eritrean, Somalian, Ethiopian. All them ands and cans. They looking. This shit ain't no secret no more, man. Y'all, the black man is no longer a held prisoner too. But then at the same time, bro, you're just never going to fucking outperform anthropology. I'm not one of these dead set black or nothing. That's just what I like. That's what I always been around. Do I see fucking attractive white women? Yeah, every now and again. That's not my preference. Fine ass motherfucking Hispanics. Now that, oof, boy, woo, that motherfucking that tongue roll, it do something to me. But I'm never really around them like that. I never been in a place where I'm around my Hispanic women that way. You know what I mean? I might come around the onesie twosies, but I've never been in a place where the amount of women are there. And that's a major part and role of what you can target or what you can even choose, as in, you know what I'm saying, your dating pool. The majority of black men, black people resonate in the South. You know what I'm saying? The South is one of the least you know, multicultural places you're gonna find. And if it's there, it's gonna be like, you know, it's gonna be low. It's gonna be fucking, you know, Mexicans and, you know, unless you're in like a Miami or some shit like that or Atlanta, For the most part in the South, bro, you're not gonna get a big melting pot of cultures or different choice of women. White women, black women, you might get you a Mexican here or there. You know what I'm saying? So how can we damn and criticize a black man? Oh, well, your dating pool, you ain't this, you ain't that, you ain't this, you ain't that. When again, the black man is just saying, hey, this is what I want, this is what I like, this is what I'm comfortable with. Black women mad at him when they claim and they say at the same time, oh, well, y'all always dating out. No, you're not dating out because the numbers show we're not dating out. We getting married more than y'all. We marrying y'all still, you know, but y'all want to just, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. Shout out to Gary in the building, man. Always coming through, man. The first thing the men who are African Americans stop putting entertainers and sports people as your god, a goal or god, goal. My bad. These women you speak of are low level. If you lay down with dogs, do not complain. We get fleas. Yeah, and I agree, man. Shout out to Cortez in the building. He said, "I live in Bama, and the small pool of exotics are still choosing black men." Of course, man. Shout out to my man, young Swift in the building, man. Shout out to the young fella.
You know, it's best to look to yourself. Now and then you can, you know, things have gone rotten in society, and you have to bear your responsibility. You have to address that at a social level, at a communal level. But fundamentally, it's like, and you do so much less harm if you look to yourself first as the problem. But then believe me, you're plenty of problem for you. You're all the problem you need for you. That's for sure.
So what would you say, Dr. Peterson, to the young men who are pushing back on this idea, and the young men who say, like, you know, traditionally speaking, there was a sort of mating where if you were a guy, you're a middle class, you can get a middle class partner. You're a guy making $40,000 a year, you can get a certain level partner. That in some communities, in some environments, you know, because of, you know, degrees or things like that, if you're a guy, you know, making $50,000 a year or $60,000 a year, and you're doing relatively well, that the women in your cohort who are similar partners to you may not desire you. Instead of wanting a partner making 60, want a partner making 80. So what would you say?
Mostly I'd say that was an excuse. But I wouldn't go farther than that, because, you know, I don't know how to answer those questions in some ways at a collective level, which is why I focus on the individual. If someone came to me and told me that, the first thing I would do is listen to them for like 10 sessions, just to find out what they're thinking and to find out what the problem actually is, because they think they know what the problem is. You know, it's these picky women, and that could be the problem. You know, for them, it might be. Maybe there's a demographic issue or community issue that I don't understand. So,
and that right there is the most important part that Jordan Peterson said, and his actual genius in this whole thing. I don't think a lot of people overlooked. There's a lot of a cultural demographic situation and isolation for the black man that does not apply to any other man on the planet, not just the country, the planet. Okay. And like you said, normally we can see this. We say this all the time. Jorge don't even make 10K. And you know, and Consuela, you know, Maria, she gonna be there by his side, even if they motherfucking, you know, 10 deep in a 2-bedroom apartment. Okay. She gonna be there with him, with the kids, until they get to the point where they save enough money to buy their own house in the hood that you don't let go because you didn't want to pay the motherfucking property taxes on granny house. Chang, he gonna come over here, he gonna build a motherfucking Chinese shop, you know, 2-piece chicken wing fried rice. And Sue Young go work at the fucking counter, and she gonna be there with him until motherfucking he make enough motherfucking bread to open up another one on the other side of town and motherfucking hire Lee, you know. You know what I'm saying? And then they the you know, that's what I'm saying. So even when other women, black men get to see this, the poor white man or the working white man to get his wife, that's the same thing or whatever, same amount of money or a little bit less or whatever, and she stays at her level and she's happy, you know, actually fucking dedicated. She come home, she work, all the shit that black women complain about as single mothers, she doing, and she married. Billy don't come home and help with the dishes or you know, or cook dinner and none of that shit. Nope. He come home, take his work boots off, sit down, crack open a cold one. Honey, what's for dinner? Might help the kids with their homework every now and again. go to sleep, get it, you know what I'm saying? Get his few strokes in there, get his pumps in, and repeat. Well, she ain't happy. Well, damn, if she ain't happy, well, that's even more so to our point, because even though she's not happy, she understands that, hey, this is what I have to choose, this is what I have. You know, I'm comfortable here. It's funny, they had this other meme, a little thing they had, to where they were saying how, you know, women are never satisfied. It's like 6 floors, and you know, it started on the first floor, fourth, second floor, and the last floor was just nothing. It was just proof that women are never satisfied. Black women are never satisfied, bro. It's just not. They're not. Will Smith, proof. Dr. Dre, proof. Who else was another celebrity here recently? Woman can literally, oh shit. Steph Curry, proof. Sonya Curry, proof. Oh, well, they was cheat. Well, damn, she knew that was gonna come with it when she married him. Why did she leave? First off. That's what I'm saying. It's just so fucking crazy.
I wouldn't assume that I knew what the problem was, but those sorts of things, in my experience, have to be solved at a high level of detail, like at high resolution. So let's say you are having trouble finding a mate, you know, and you think, well, I'm reasonably symmetrical, I'm in decent physical condition, I'm young, I have a decent salary, but still, okay, well, that's a deep dive issue. I don't know what's wrong. We'd have to talk about that. And I do mostly listen. It's like, you seem okay. So why don't you have a partner? Well, that's a deep mystery. Like, it's really a deep mystery. It's nothing trivial. There's no simple solution to that. And so again, that's why I don't really do sociology in some sense, you know, except insofar as I understand the role of the individual in relationship to society, you know. So I would say to someone like that, you know, practically, if you want to do something, go see a cognitive behavioral psychologist and take the problem apart and strategize. That you'll figure out how to fix it.
That's good. That's good, because I think
it's a serious problem, right?
Yeah, definitely a serious problem. And I think what ends up happening is that, like you said, too many people create a one-size-fit-all problem to their to what they're going on. So they say, well, the reason I'm unsuccessful is because of A. But in reality, if you could talk to a wiser individual and sit down, you might realize that the problem isn't aka the women. Maybe the problem is that, you know, you're lacking confidence, like communication skills, you're picking the wrong kind of individuals, and there's a myriad of varieties of issues instead of just simply making it just a one-size-fit-all problem.
Yes, absolutely. Well, it's also in some ways a lot less depressing to particularize like that, because you find out a bunch of problems you don't.
Well, no. Again, like I said, we can go back just here recently to CJ King as being proof of that. Having the accomplishments, having the confidence, then that becomes arrogant. It's like black women, like, bro. So this chick hit me up on what was it? Was it Tinder or what's one of the apps? Bitch hit me up. We having a conversation, right? And she asking me all these questions. And you know, we going through the thing or whatever. And she's like, you know, well, what do you do? And what do you this? And what do you that? And I'm like, okay, cool. All right, cool. Well, then what do you do? So I'm like, okay, well, what attracted you, you know, to me and whatnot, which happened. I was like, she said, your height. And I said, well, damn, that's it, just the height. I'm like, you not, you know what I'm saying? You're not feeling all this, you know, tall, handsome, and chocolate. And she's like, oh my God, you that conceited? And I was like, hold on, wait, whoa. You know what I'm saying? I'm joking. And I'm saying to her, okay, well, it's the height, but it has to be something other than that, because if a nigga just tall, so a nigga can be tall and look like a foot, and you gonna give up the pussy? God damn, like, ugh. I'm like, oh, like, I'm like, okay, nigga tall, but you know what I'm saying? He got one eye. Yeah, he in there. But I'm like, okay. And she got offended because I simply, you know, just wanted to get a little bit more in depth and, you know, get her to open up and jokingly approach. And she's like, oh, you conceited. I'm like, conceited, bitch. I'm like, so hold on. So I said, okay, so if I told you, and this real shit. I said, so if I told you, oh, you asked me what I liked about you, and I said, oh, you got a fat ass. You cool with that? You cool? You got some big titties. You cool with that? No, you want me to go on motherfucking what's the name? You say I'm shallow as fuck, and you be like, well, what about this and that and all this other shit? And I'm just like, well, damn, bitch. It's like they don't even understand normal male to female human interaction, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if you do anything outside of what they're expecting or they want to hear, It's like, oh, well, they're offended. Well, bitch, fuck you. Bitch, like, you hit me up. I didn't hit you. Bitch, you liked me. I didn't like you, bitch. You like me. You saw me, came across me, said you like me. This and la. I'm just trying to have a conversation, and you get pissed and mad because I fuck you. Cause bitch, if you know what I'm saying, she was all right. She was 6. I ain't gonna act like she was an 8, 9, a dime. She was a solid 6. You know what I mean? She was a motherfucking red bone bitch though. You know what I'm saying? Big titties. She had a solid ass or whatever. But she was a 6. And I'm just like, bitch, you don't think you're the only one to hit me up on here? Fuck out of here. What's wrong with you? But you ain't lost shit. And we ain't gonna talk about that, but it's just like, come on, what are you doing? Exactly. Like, bitch, what the fuck is going on? Lesson burn, man. Hey, man, hey, bro. Hey, it works. That's all I'm gonna say.
Have, right? So you can just those aren't my problems. Turns out my problem is this, and then that might be non-trivial, and it probably is, but at least it's not everything, right? And I also think that when we talk about things like climate change, it's like, well, really, there's no such thing as the climate. It's not a useful word when you're trying to solve a problem. And what do you mean by change exactly? Like these are really low resolution concepts, and all the solutions are high resolution, and it requires particularized expertise to solve some genuine, actionable problem. You have to decompose the problem, and then you have to be satisfied with addressing some micro element of it. There's no fixing climate change. That conceptually, it's just an indication of unsophisticated thinking. That's all it is. And then there's an insistence. Well, climate change is real. Well, what do you mean by real? What do you mean by change? What do you mean by climate? How much do you know about climate? And I'm just picking on that because it's a real overgeneralization. It's not helpful. And when you talk to real experts, they've particularized. So I'll give you an example. Glenn Schellenberger, I hope I got that right. I just talked to him. He wrote this book recently called Apocalypse Never. And he was a climate activist, an eco-activist for a long time. But he kept delving into things and particularizing them. And then he wrote this book. And one of the things he said was, he talked to an MIT scientist who said, if you want to knock carbon dioxide emissions down, the best thing to do would be to work to help India burn more coal. It's like, who would guess that except a particularized expert? The reason for that is that it's better than wood. And it's a pathway on the way to natural gas and perhaps nuclear. But it's not obvious, because in the short term, it makes the problem worse, or it seems to. And so that's particularized knowledge. And you have to particularize your problem. Why can't men find women to date? That's not your problem. Your problem is why you can't find the woman you want. Yeah. And you have to assume that's your problem, because otherwise you have to assume that it's the women's problem. Really? They're all wrong and you're right. Really? Lucky you. Maybe you are. You're an undiscovered gem of some sort. Probably not.
And again, man, it's a lot of little colloquialisms and things that he says, like an undiscovered gem. And what was the thing started off the whole the warrior thing or whatnot that he said earlier on. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, bro, you really are my guy. You are the undiscovered gem. You are that best kept secret, bro, and you don't even know it, because in your mind you ain't shit unless you got the brand new 2022 Hellcat, red eye, you know what I'm saying, and you got motherfucking 7 figures in the bank, and you got a record deal. That's what black women and black society is telling you, bro. You got to get out of that bullshit. Okay? You got to get out of it, bro, and understand what the hell you got going on with you, and put the value in yourself and get that confidence. Just understand, man, 9 times out of 10, these hoes ain't on your level. All right? And again, just even if you're not the 6-figure nigga, bro, like I said, shout out to the Mac, bro. If you in making and you a man by yourself and you making fucking $60,000 a year, you making even $50,000 by yourself, but on your own, bro, you are a king, nigga. All right, because it takes 2 people to make less than what you're making on your own. All right, so understand the position that you're in, bro, and move that way. Okay, don't be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't be walking around here peasants. Don't be spitting on niggas and shit. But at the same time, man, don't let some bitch that's she staying in motherfucking Davis Homes or some shit. She living in her mama motherfucking in her mama's den. And she already got a baby daddy that ain't doing own shit, and she able to fucking tell you anything, bro. No. And make sure you put that bitch in her place as soon as she even try. And if she wants to, like, look, bitch, look, hey, I got you. Okay, you don't think I can get another you? Bitch, I can afford gas money from here to Atlanta and back. You know what I'm saying? I can afford round trip gas, bitch. Can you? So man, again, man, just put some value in yourself, man, and don't motherfucking bow down and lay down for the pussy, man. But we got brothers in here now, man. It's called Lesson Burn, and we got Josh. Go ahead, Lesson Burn. It's on you, fam.
Hey, yo, what's good? Salute.
You got it, bro. So with you.
Hey, I appreciate you doing this. I think this is probably the best breakdown I've heard. I listened to Bernard Riley's pretty much his whole stream and some of Obsidian's. But you know, I guess I'll play the devil's advocate here because I I like I like Jordan Peterson's take. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I like his take. Um, One thing I think that we agree on, well, you know, I think I agree with his method, just not the outcome, right? So everything he's saying to do, you know, to do better, to, you know, exercise, all that, you should be doing that shit for you,
Yeah,
not
exactly.
for,
Exactly.
right,
Not for a woman. Yeah, period.
not for a woman.
Yeah.
But a lot of some of the other things I heard, and that's a lot of things that, you know, a lot of people say in the manosphere, is that, you know, kind of putting the accountability on the woman. You know, the woman has never been held accountable for shit, right? And honestly, we don't have the power to hold them accountable, right? So, with that being said, his I don't know if he really meant it to be an analogy. I don't think he did, but maybe that just goes more to his quote unquote genius that he said something about the weather because, you know, it's like walking outside and being mad that it's raining. Like you
Yep.
can't control that, you know, but that's how women are. Women change day to day. And another thing is like, you know, like you said, he's a Canadian 50-year-old guy. Like I don't expect him to understand how it is for us, right? And another thing to that is that you know, he's a clinician, right? So, you know, he can't ostracize the biggest consumer demographic that there that there is. Granted, I'm sure he doesn't do a lot with the black women, but I'm sure that he has some of them as clients or customers or whatever. But
Well, and let me hop in real quick. Not just that again.
yeah,
He beat the whole the misgendering thing and the language and speech thing, and that was what 5 years ago. Someone shout out to the brother that let me know about that 2016. You know when they were trying to make him call a man a woman and all these different things and whatnot. And he broke down the importance of speech and you know how if you just arbitrarily change the words and definitions and meanings of things, you pretty much have nothing, and that's the beginning of the end. For you and like you said, man. It's really hard for you to criticize not only women but black women, minority women. So Jordan Peterson is no fucking fool, bro. That's why a lot of this stuff I think he may be, especially he's still gonna miss a little bit. But like you said, it's no what he don't want in this cancel culture. He wouldn't survive that. Pretty much
right.
saying
And he
anything
understands,
in
right?
line with the shit you say over here.
And he understands he's on a black dude show. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what the I don't know, I'm not subscribed to the roommates or nothing, but I'm assuming they have a majority black audience. So
Yeah.
he already, that to me, that's more credence to, because it's not like he straight up like sold out or just flipped or nothing. But if you listen to Jordan Peterson, like when he talks about the hierarchies and things like that, a lot of his stuff is predicated on self motivation, right? So I think the biggest takeaway is, you shouldn't be trying to do it for the bras because like Zero, I don't think Bro True say this too. If your goal is just to get as much pussy as you want, quit your job, go get tatted, right? All the things that black women claim that they want, but at the end of the day, it's like we don't have enough power to hold these chicks accountable, or not even necessarily accountable, to make it a consequence for them to do this whatever it is they claim they do that they want, right? And I think I heard. Let me touch on this real quick too, on the Bernard Riley thing where they said something about money doesn't matter, and Jessica X was like, well, that is what women want, because if you listen to them call into the Kevin Samuels show, they always say they want a high earner and shit. Right? They say that, but it's also like, okay, well, if you wanted it, you would actually apply it. Right? Like I don't want to hear somebody that's 300 pounds every day saying, I want to lose weight. I want to lose weight, but you ain't in the gym, you ain't running, you ain't doing shit, so you don't really want it, right? And there's actually this word that I learned a couple days ago. It's called hybristophilia, which is pretty much the attraction to men who commit crimes, or not necessarily men, but attraction to the other sex or anybody that just does crime, right? So I think there's a big psychosis of that, that, you know, if that's what you want, if you want the bra, just do that. But it's a matter of which hill you want to die on. But it ain't gonna be me. So, but yeah, I
Yeah,
kick
most
it to
definitely.
Josh.
Shout out to my man Platinum in the building, man. Platinum Elite in the building with 25, man. Appreciate you, Brand. Black women are a different type of holler, simple as that. Most definitely, man. Like I said, that's what people don't ever it's like the elephant in the room, bro. That don't nobody want to talk about. Black women just different, bro. And even other men state that and say that when we had the white man that was saying, yeah, man, I don't even know why she's talking to me. I'm a regular guy. I'm fat. I'm nothing special. And these black women, bro, they just worship me. They just throw the poon, God, dude. I'm telling you, man. They just throw it at me, and I don't understand why. Why? Because again, man, they're trying to get away from and do anything to, like, it's like this weird thing they can do to offend, or I'm this crazy chick. Speaking of Jessica X, shout out Jessica X, the crazy chick that was on her thing that we wearing the mask in their house and shit. Oh, you guys are jealous, and you look at me, my white man. I'm like, ma'am, look, ma'am, if you was with a fucking a polka dot man, I would not be looking at you. Okay, I don't give a damn. Thank God he took your ugly ass out of the way, so I ain't got to look at you, and you can think whatever the fuck you want to think, and let him motherfucking abuse your throat, and who knows what else. You have your little mixed kids and go on your way. The same chick admitted to the fact that her boyfriend or fiance or whatever at the time was using, nigga, hard R, and they would just talk about the those dumb hard R N words, And again, bro, this is just what those women are willing to do. Shout out to Brandon L, man. Shout out to Bitcoin L, man. I don't know who was talking about that, but the mama though, bro, the mama took the girl to the ghetto gagger goddamn audition, y'all. God damn, bro. Wow. And even the white man said, this is a first. I can't believe that we got this thing going here out of all the years I've been doing it. But yeah, she's gonna sit here and talk her through the cum shot. And I'm just like, God damn. But hey, this is what black men got to put up with, bro. And we the ones that's wrong. But shout out to my man Josh, man. Let me read this and this on you, Josh. Shout out to Jordan is not in touch with the black community. I know he wasn't afraid. He called Michael Dyson to his face when he pulled that white man racist card. Oh, most definitely, man. Shout out to him, man. Well, Josh, is on you, fam. Go ahead.
MacTown, what's going on, baby?
Hey, you know it, man. Motherfucker. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
right. You know it. What's up, bro?
Ha ha. Hey, the fucking mama, the fucking mama probably was at the ghetto gaggers. Don't come in her eyes either. But hey, can we just give a round of applause for pussy? Like, shout out to pussy, like black pussy.
Shout out,
that
man. Shout out.
Shout
man.
out.
Shout out.
But bro, I got two stories real quick, man. And since you was talking about the whole situation with like bitches here making this shit, man. So I had a bitch hit me up out of nowhere, like it just damn, fucking around or whatever. Then we just stopped because she was trying to finesse pretty much in so many ways. She was trying to, claim it was for gas money and shit. But we all know that excuse, man.
Yeah.
So she hit me up. So she hit me up out of nowhere, man. I'm like, okay, what's up? What's on your mind? Like, get straight to the point. Like, don't fucking beat around the bush, man. Oh, well, I was just thinking about shit, and I'm like, man, okay, get to the fucking point. Yeah, I just last time how it happened and stuff, and it just I thought she would understand. I'm a single mother. I'm like, bitch, I give less to the fuck if you're a single mother. That ain't got shit to do with me. Is you fucking or not? But man, like the situation here with the women, man, it is crazy, man. Like you said, they don't want to leave out, especially South Macon over where I'm stationed at. The bitches don't want to leave out, man. Them bitches don't want to leave out. They let the drug dealer niggas drive their car. I went on a call, man. Drug dealer nigga was driving this bitch car. got into a wreck and shit, and they called her around because she was like in the projects.
You dropped out. You good? Can y'all hear me?
You
Yeah, I
hear
can
me?
hear you. Not him.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, like she jumped her ass in the damn back of the ambulance, man. Like she was the one in the wreck, man. So, man, it's sad here, man, for bitches. But as far as that whole thing, like,
Hold on, wait,
women want.
hold on. I almost missed that one. So for insurance purposes, so she could claim like she's the one that got hurt. The bitch hopped in the
Yes,
ambulance. Nigga,
yes, nigga.
they don't know, bro.
And
They
so the
don't know.
police got hip to the shit. They were like, hold on. How all y'all was in the car, but this bitch the only one hurt. So so they got in the back of the ambulance. The sheriff got there in the back of the ambulance, like, hey, we got cameras up on these poles and shit. And some of the poles and stuff like pole shit and making, they got cameras now. And
Yeah.
shit. He was like, yeah, we got the cameras up on the poles, and we can go back and get that tape and see if you were driving. And she just, she looked down, she was like, she had to just give up and just get out, walk her ass out the back of the ambulance.
Drop the head and got out. Just drop the head.
Hell yeah, man. But yeah, man, I can tell you from like listening to other guys, man, from pretty much from experience, that these bitches, like you said, man, these bitches they don't care about no money. They care about the money. They'll let you fuck, but for only so long. It's a limit to the fucking. So like they gonna snap out of it. It's like a trance or whatever. Like when that dick, you get them that dick, and then at a certain point they gonna snap out of it. Then they gonna want to go to ask me for them favors and shit. But it was one of my coworkers, man. He was going to this bitch, and she was like giving massages and stuff. They said she fine as hell. Fine bitch, light skinned bitch and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So he wanted a full body massage. I guess all the other guys weren't getting it, but he wanted a full body massage. So he stripped fucking naked and shit. He get in there and he turned over on his stomach. She massaged him and shit. So he was like, hey, I want my quads, massage and stuff. So he turned over, and I guess, she moved the towel out the way. Fantastic. He said he had his eye closed, man. Said she massaging his quads and stuff, man. And he kind of cracked his eyes open and seen how she was looking. And then he just confronted her. He said, hey, I see how you looking at me. And she was like, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. It taking everything in me not to suck on this. Oh man. Hey, it don't matter. It don't matter how much money you got. If you got the inches, if you got the inches for them, hey, motherfucker,
Listen,
you could just been there, got off the fucking beat, the fucking downtown city bus, and you got on some sweatpants, my nigga, and you got that print them home like, nigga, they will suck your ass in the bus station bathroom, like it's crazy. Bro. So, and then so it's not just black women though, because my wife, she's friends with a chick that works at a dentist office and stuff. And so one of the inmates at the jail up here and shit, I guess inmates getting fucking dental cleanings and shit. So goddamn, they take the inmate to the fucking dentist office where she work at and shit. And like the white bitch, she's married too, man. Married to a dude that just gave his kidney. Fantastic. Dude just gave his kidney to a black man, I guess, to try to, I don't know, some kind of shit like, yeah, we ain't racist or some shit. But so the motherfucker inmate, black dude, light skinned dude, he go there and shit, and he getting his mouth clean and stuff. And this white bitch, man, she like kept coming back up and stuff. She texted my wife and stuff. Hey, he's just so handsome. Oh my God, he's so gorgeous. He just so gorgeous. Like, ma'am, this nigga got on the jail uniform. Like, do you see this nigga?
She ready to risk
And
it
then I'm
all,
like,
man.
risk it all for an inmate nigga. Like I'm pretty sure you know how them jail uniform clothes, the material made out of. I'm sure he probably laid back in the seat, man, and you know, like I said, that print, them hoes see that print. It just triggers something in them. It's like some mating ritual type shit on National Geographic where they just go crazy. Like I'm pretty sure she was. She ain't tell me everything they were saying, but I'm pretty sure she was like, "Hey, I want to suck his dick right there in that dentist office, man." So money don't matter, man. These hoes, they get down when they get in, man. Hey,
And
if
that's what
you,
I no,
I was about to say, man. Like, I forgot who said it, man. I think Jap said it, man. If you can't fuck a black bitch in today's society, like something is terribly wrong with you, man.
yeah,
It's
something wrong
so
with it.
easy. It's so
Yeah,
easy,
boy.
man.
That's facts, man.
Yeah, but this all I wanted to say, man. Yeah, look, bro. Black women put the penis power above everything, bro. Again, like I said, shout out to Bernard Riley, shout out to Obsidian. We've seen this, okay? Jada Pinkett Smith has one of the most, well respected, well known, arguably a top 5 black man of all time, bro. Especially without a doubt, entertainment wise, right? And what did she say? She said he ain't laying that wood, bro. He ain't motherfucking breaking her back. He ain't fucking, he ain't giving her the rod. And we know that's the case
Mm-hmm.
because she out here cheating on the nigga with a little crazy ass R&B nigga. Motherfucker August Alsina is Little Fella Federation. You know what I'm saying? He's a kid. You know, she done put the pussy on this nigga to the point where he's singing songs and shit, and now she wait years upon years to say, "Oh well, Will can't satisfy me, the intimacy, and he should just know," and all this stuff. Basically saying what this nigga ain't fucking, he ain't hitting it right, and that's like a double disrespect. So that's what I say, bro. Even like, that's just the money part of it is for you, dog. Don't go out here and get rich to give it to a bitch. I say again, man. Yeah, I know there's a rhyme, bro. Don't go out here and get rich to give it to no bitch. Like you said, that transcends the racial thing. Is just black women take it to the next level. We just seen this with Jeff Bezos. Again,
Mm-hmm.
one of the richest motherfuckers in the world, bro. When a woman is sexually fucking attracted to a man, okay, regardless of race, bro, nothing can stop her. Her pussy literally takes over. You know what they say? Niggas think with their dick. Well, bitches talk with their lips. Both of them. More than one pair, nigga. And when that pussy gets to talking, that pussy take over everything else. She gonna motherfucking do what she gotta do to get that dick one way or the other. Just saying. Don't tell me how I know, though. Shout out to Joe Abundance in the building, man. Black men in America are very sad and critical situation. Black women are embarrassing black men all over the place and totally out of control. Asians, Latinos, Arabs, and other races don't have this problem. Exactly, brother. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. No other man in the world, bro, not just the country, in the world goes through the shit we have to go through. But we got my man Gary Grant in the building. What's up, brother? Go ahead.
OG Gary, what's up, my boy?
Big up all you young fellas. I blame you all.
Oh man, here we go.
You
Jerry.
know
Yeah,
that.
we know. You had to come.
Yeah,
You had to
you
come.
know I'm coming.
If you
And I'll
could,
tell you
defend
why
your
I blame you
Canadian,
all.
Pull out the
You had to
cutlass.
come
All
defend
right.
your
This
Canadian
is why I
privilege.
blame you all. Because you all allow this shit. Why are you guys giving hood bitches a right to talk? In my day, you a baby mother, you get pumped and dumped. You're not even considered a serious fucking person. You all let these women who 200 pounds that are really a 3, you guys are calling them 6s now. I don't know what the fuck happened to y'all because it's like she got a fat ass, she's a 5. You know what I mean?
Gary,
Come
let
on,
me ask you a
brothers.
question real quick. Was that
Go
in
ahead.
Jamaica or Canada? Y'all was
I was
there?
born in Jamaica, and I
No, but
came
where
to
was y'all punishing these chicks like that? Was that there or here?
Canada. I lived in Canada from I was 8 years old. I'm 56 now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was just wondering. Continue.
First of all, women, I don't even know when you guys started listening to the Peanut Gallery because that's what we consider them as. Like, why does their opinion count?
They don't count. You're right.
Well, this is the thing. This is the thing, Gary. The reason it counts is because society. Again, black women especially, black women have had a platform black men didn't have for 30 years, Gary, at least at a minimum, right?
No,
Black women
35.
Huh?
35.
Oh yeah, you know better than me. That's what I'm saying. So for 35 years, black men didn't have a voice. You didn't have a voice. You weren't
Because
able
we
to.
didn't talk, man. We just did. Because talk means fucking nothing. Action speaks louder than words. If a bitch got out of hand, she got the fucking freezer.
Yeah, but hold on, but listen to what you're saying. So Gary, this is where I got to challenge what you're saying. So
Go
there
ahead.
was no talking, right? There was no talking going on, and men were still just doing, but men were also becoming stepdaddies, and bitches were still in the process of not saying anything, getting it out of wedlock birth rate up to fucking damn near 80%, Gary.
Yeah, but remember, only 20% of the dudes are giving those 80% of the babies.
Is that and
So
I
the
agree.
other 80% of the dudes, we didn't care about those.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. But listen, you're saying so you got 70% of the women that's pregnant, about 20% of the niggas. How the other 80% of the niggas supposed to get pussy?
You get all pussies. Everything is open to you. Not
Yeah, but
just,
that's what I'm trying.
don't
but that's-
limit your guy's self.
Yeah, but
First
that's
of
what I'm
all, if you want to fuck lots of black girls, all you gotta do is get one white girl. From they see you with one white girl, every single one of them want to fuck you.
now,
Am I wrong?
Hey,
That's
shout out to
hey, you
Gary.
on to something there? You on to
Shout
something
out
there?
to Gary.
I'm
So,
not asking you. I'm talking what I live, brother.
No, Gary. I said shout out to you. You always listen. So my son got the little, he got the hair thing going. He, for whatever reason, but bitches like eyelashes. I don't know. They're like, oh, he got pretty eyelashes. I'm like, eyelashes? Like, what the fuck? I don't know.
I've heard that shit. Bitches done told me that shit before,
I'm like,
man.
the fuck eyelashes. Niggas don't even understand, right? So my son, this was like, I think either his last year in middle school or first year in high school, he was dealing with like the little white girl. And Gary, this still remains true to life. Gary, like I said, he said he's 56 years old. My son is about to be 16 this year. And he said, man, I was like, so you got your little white girlfriend or whatever, I was fucking with him about it. He's like, what the black girls say? He's like, shit, all of them be like, well, why you with her and what you like her for? And I could this better and la la la. And I was like, oh,
That's when you get blowjobs in the bathrooms.
well, we not encouraging that.
No, you guys stop putting down the young fellas. Young fellas, spread your seed, but put a bag on it.
Not mine. Look here.
No. When I say spread your seed, listen to me. Listen to me good. Listen well. When I say spread your seed, I mean put it in a bag. Don't ever give it to them for free. Okay? It's not bad with a condom. I know they say skin's better, but skin gets you 18 years sentence, a murder sentence.
Hey, shout out real quick. Shout out to my man, top slug Sofa King. Exactly. Hey, Gary, Gary, that used to be how it was before, but now, Gary, you gotta get you one of them exoticals. Bro. Speak another language, boy. Woo, boy. You get you a fine ass motherfucking Dominican or Mexican and Puerto Rican and one of them goddamn cans, boy. You get you that, bro. They nigga, they will hold you hostage, nigga. They'll make you. They'll put gunpoint to make you fuck, just to fuck that shit up.
Hey, just to touch on Gary's point though. Hey, back then they didn't have social media either, and I'm not trying to like cape or make excuses and stuff. Because
so it's even easier now, brothers.
But exactly, it's easier for them to be unfaithful as well, because as soon as they leave you,
all women are unfaithful.
It is what it is, and not only that, I'm just saying, not even just necessarily the faithful part. It's the inundation and the acceptance that they're going to get. One man in this day and age, in a woman's mind, one good man could not equal up to the validation that she'll get from social media, friends, and family and stuff by her expressing that she's doing what she wants to do and independent and shit like that. And then
but you don't want to check your head that's on social media.
I have to sound like
who
Gary
isn't on social
this
media?
One here.
What? Real people. I'm telling you. Okay.
Hey, but
as big as social media is, brother.
With him, man. I have to sound like Gary on this with him, man. If you know that all of them cheat, why the fuck do you care? Just do your thing.
That's it. When did men start worrying about what women did?
It's a lot of dudes, like I said a while back. There's a lot of dudes that still got.
But no, Josh, like you said, that shout out to Lessons Burn, and that's what we're saying, Josh. That's actually the whole thing. So everybody's telling the black man it's our fault, it's this, it's that, be better, all this other shit. But black women have shown that, again, this data, studies, and everything that says to support this too. They're the most promiscuous, they're the most non-faithful for women, right? So again, if they're the most non-faithful women, and black men, of course, listen. What everyone seems to forget here is, again, from a historical and anthropology, just sociology standpoint, you are going to deal with your tribe first, okay? That's
Yeah.
that's history. That's facts.
I
That's
know, no,
science.
I know, but we're in modern times now,
Yeah, but
brother.
hold on, Gary. Hear me out. Gary, hear me out. Even at the highest ends of dating out, it's never going to be at the majority. It's just literally like it's going to be sociologically impossible for you to do because you're not going to have enough women from the other groups and other classes that are going to want to date out their own to come to you. So that's what I was trying to say the other day. Shout out to Edward Anderson. Well, I don't think people was understanding. You guys are trying to say that like it's a possibility, bro. It's not probable or possible. It's just not. You're literally
Logistically
asking,
too.
yeah, you're literally asking black men to defy existence and you know
Yeah,
historical
science,
standpoint.
nature.
Yeah, you're literally asking us to defy and do the odds of whatever to fix. And you know, because the only punishment, shout out to Lesson Burn again, you better do is what? Pull yourself away and leave black women without a mate. But then it goes back to what Gary said too at the same time. Well, shit, they don't give a fuck because they only want 20% of the niggas. Not only do they want 20% of the niggas, they'll use 20% of the niggas to be able to fucking get a kid. And what does the kid do? The kid provides everything the man's supposed to provide. She gets a place to stay, she gets food, she gets you know, all kinds of other things and whatnot, what have you. And then that gives her further more sympathy and to help her in denigrating and destroying the reputation of the black man by saying, oh, I got pregnant by this ain't shit nigga. Niggas ain't shit. He don't take care of his kids. La la la. All this bullshit. Watch, rinse, and repeat. So that's the never ending fucking you know, maze and you know, like Chinese fucking finger trap that black men are stuck in from a dating and mating situation. No other man has to put up with on the planet.
You're right.
Hey,
You're right.
Gary,
But
let me hop in this real quick. Oh, go ahead.
No, I
No
was about to
other
say,
man
you know,
would
y'all
put
right.
up with this shit. Sorry.
You're right. You know, but at the same time, I say this here, like they say that they'll be better and all that there, and we know that they only want the bottom of the barrel niggas. Okay, just fuck the bitches. Just fuck them. That's all they good for. I'm
That's
gonna
all
say it
we
here.
did.
Yeah,
We
but
didn't. We
but
never
this
ever
Just
took a hit
fuck
bit
them.
serious.
right. Well, some
We
of
I
y'all
mean,
don't
did,
take
but
whoever
this is the
none
whole
of
did.
these
point.
hoes serious.
I'm just making a distinction. Like, okay, the original video was about relationships, right? This is getting back to the whole point. Like, you know, I'm not saying like you 100% correct when it comes to smashing bras, but when we start
Yeah.
talking about dating and marrying, these things that you know Kevin Samuels pushes and things like that, which I say it's not, you know, to each his own, whatever. But at the end of the day, if you want to talk about, you know, sustainability, leaving a legacy, like generational wealth, you're gonna need these broads at some point, or
Hey,
you're
well,
gonna need some woman to do that. But this
I
is my
say
whole
this, and
point. Is that
I give this advice. I give this advice. If you want, and it, because you know, don't let it fool you. Because there's some niggas out here that talk the same talk like women and shit. Be like, you know, I need a fun bitch and all that. No, fuck that. If you want sustainability, if you want a bitch that's gonna, you know, do halfway right, because you know that's about the best you gonna get, a motherfucker that do halfway right. Get you a country girl, or just, you know, suck it up and marry you the so-called chick that you would consider lame. Because the exciting bitch is not the marriage material type.
Hey, listen. Hey,
Get you a country
shout out to
girl.
Josh. Listen. If that bitch always gotta be seen and be on the scene, nigga, keep her off your
The bitch
motherfucking
is not
screen.
wife material.
Keep
yeah,
her
that's
off your
already over with.
screen, nigga. Yeah, that's a road for disaster. Again, listen, bro, it's never failed. That bitch, I'm telling y'all, bro. Sometimes that bitch you just gotta have, you just gotta want, is the worst bitch for you, man. That bitch that you can't tell no, bro. That's the bitch that's gonna make a fool out you, bro. Don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Telling you, she fun. Hey, like you said, that one and done. Hey, just need to know what that pussy like. So one time it's fine with me, bro. Some of these bitches you got a one and done, bro. You got to hit it one time and leave it alone, because, bro, she
Exactly.
and a bitch just like you know when you got a bitch, bro. A bitch know when she got you.
Oh my God!
Uh-huh.
No! Stop that! You young bastards are driving me crazy. No
Gary,
woman controls a man.
Gary,
What is wrong with you all?
Gary.
Hey,
Hold
whenever
on
you put
now,
it,
Gary.
when you try to hold them accountable, they got power over you.
Hold on
Remember
now,
that.
Gary, because y'all old
Anybody you hold
niggas were
accountable
drinking
got the
bath water
power.
back in the day.
Not
We're
just
not
that,
talking
Gary.
about the 1600s, brothers.
But
We're in
Gary,
2021, man.
No, I'm talking
Gary.
about
You
the
are.
70s, 80s, and
Hold,
90s. That's what I'm talking about.
hold on, real
Y'all
quick.
niggas
And
sucking
Gary,
toes.
and Gary,
Who?
and Gary, listen,
Old
and Gary,
niggas.
and Gary, listen. check this out, Gary. You know what? You part of the problem too, because even though you're not married, you told us what you've been with your old lady for 20 some odd years, bro.
Of course, man,
all
because
right,
you
then.
can only run around like
All right,
I don't know when you all started
20
running
years.
around. Like
Yeah, I can
me
tell you
now,
this.
from a teenager up until in my 30s, I was never with one woman.
I'm back out here, and I can tell you this: ain't nobody finna lock my ass down ever again. Not for no 20 years. Not
Yeah,
for no 20
because you got married.
Not
You
till I
gotta
hit,
be
not till I hit about 50. I ain't even considering no motherfucking time, nigga, till I'm about 50.
okay. I'll tell you why. First of all, you were married for how many years?
10, 11.
And how old are you?
I'm 38.
You're 38.
Fresh
You were with
38.
you were with one woman for 10 years in your prime. In your prime, when you should have been just being a cowboy, shooting them down all over the place, just having fun.
I had my time before that though. That's what I'm saying.
No, and you don't even see, you young folks don't even know. Your time is from 18 to 30. At least a dozen years. At least a dozen years to have some fun and make sure you got your pocket straight. After you got your pocket straight,
Hey,
you
hold
choose.
on now.
Let me just give you a life lesson here, young fella. After you got your pocket straight, you pick, choose, and refuse. That means you don't. No chicken head can come talk to me. I look at you and laugh. I wouldn't even buy you a snack pack.
Damn.
Understand? My woman I'm with, she took me out. Okay, you're cool. I don't need you to do nothing for me but cook, clean, and cuddle. Nothing else.
Cuddle.
Okay, I want to. I'm being politically correct. Because last time, I got a little nasty. Right? Last time, Fantastic said I got a little. I mean, he told me I got a little bit erotic, so I won't do that again. So I just use
for being respectful, man. Y'all
okay. Understand? So most guys today, they're looking for a woman to help them out. What in any other way? Like I don't need a woman to do nothing for me but cook, clean, and the rest. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Put yourself in that position, and after you're in that position, no woman can talk to you whether she's making 100 grand or whether she's making 40 grand. Because Gary, you got your own. You don't need hers.
Gary, I disagree with the prime thing, and I mean you just explained it. How long is it going to take you to get right? How long is it going to take you to get to that point where you completely self-sustainable and you knowledgeable about life? Most men don't get to that point until after 30.
That's why I said from 18 to 30, sow your seed.
That's the woman's prime.
No. Let me tell you something, brothers. As a young man, when I was 18, I didn't talk to any woman under 25. Not one.
Hey, it's funny you brought that number up because it's a graph. I don't know if y'all seen it. Somebody made a graph of Leonardo DiCaprio. It's funny that we was talking about this, but I seen a graph. Leonardo DiCaprio is like 40-something, almost 50 years old. He's never dated a woman older than 25 years old.
Yeah,
because that's their prime. After that, everything's gone downhill.
What you was missing, though, Gary. A man's prime doesn't start. A man's prime doesn't start till like his 30s. You don't even assess or be able to start your muscle mass from even a physiological standpoint. I think what men stop growing somewhere around between 21 to 25, depending. And like you said, the brain functioning and life experience and all those things is like it's the perfect blend of the physical, the mental, and everything else. Started at that 30, and then like you said, for men, men don't start hitting their earning potential. Higher end earning potential to like their 40s. So a man, it's real easy for a man to be still in his prime well into his 40s, as long as you're doing you're eating right, you're making conscious and the correct life decisions. Of course, working out, taking care of your health, all that stuff.
A man's in his prime till he dies. There's no limit on man.
18 to 30 then.
But no. What I'm saying, let me explain to you, my brothers. Okay, from 18 to 30. Have your fun. Learn the world. Most number one that I suggest for you young black, travel. Go see the fucking world. Know that everything is not You all from Macon or wherever in Georgia where you see these girls. Okay, wherever your little town is from.
Watch your mouth there, rude boy.
Easy to my life. Don't take things to offense. You guys are getting too feminized with that kind of crap. Words are just words. I know that. I'm gonna play right back with you. But travel, trust me. By the time I was 30, I seen 15 different countries in this world. So you see, by the time I come back, I already see how people live. Life experience is the greatest teacher. Your backyard, if you only know your backyard, the world, you're a frog in the bottom of a fucking well. That's why these girls can spend $10 billion a year on fucking weave and call you a bitch nigger and tell you you hate yourself.
Well, that's
what the harder you are.
Man.
Yeah, I just about to say.
Listen, man, you got to understand this too, man. A lot of times, man, listen, she would rather be the whore of the fun guy, okay, than the wife or queen of Prince Charming, bro. But listen, again, if you niggas want to get married in 2021, by all means, man, hey, wear it.
Don't do it.
I'm not gonna. I can't say don't do it. You're a grown ass man. You're gonna do what you want to do, man. Like I said, I just saw a nigga get down on his knee and propose the other day when I was eating. So, but again, man, just whenever it happens to you, you can't.
That's
be mad
gonna be his last good meal.
Yeah, you should have started crying as soon as you did it. You should have started crying like the more big ass women in the church.
Maybe in 1960, getting married at 21 was the thing, but this is 2021. If you're even thinking about marriage as a young black man who ain't made shit yet, you're fucking crazy. You're going for a life of sufferation. Being poor is a fucking crime.
Gary, I tried, like I said, Gary, that's why I try to tell these guys, man, listen, man, it's if a woman is going to give you the ultimatum and pretty much say, hey, if you don't give me a ring and you don't fucking entitle me to have your shit and all this other shit or whatnot, what have you, bro, through a contract, she don't love you, dog. And she don't want you for you. She wants control over you. So as soon as you get that motherfucking marriage contract, bro, she got your and don't even mention talking about adding a kid to that nigga. She on your nuts.
Don't bring a prenup up either.
Yeah, so that's
what do you mean don't bring up a prenup? If you're gonna get married, first thing, and as soon as she says that, nope, bye.
Yeah,
that's simple. As soon as somebody will question what your leadership is, and that's your woman, you should be done with her because that's only problems down the road. Guaranteed.
Yeah, man. But yeah, and back to what you were saying too, Gary. The most important thing. Shout out to Lil Duval again, man. That life experience, right? That's the most important thing you can get in life, bro. Is especially from those developmental young adult years, y'all. Is learn from make a mistake once, bro. All right. Don't ever make the same mistake twice. You're not gonna be perfect, even if you had a great mom and great dad, 2-parent household, whatever, what have you, the best, male mentor, father, whoever, some of the best people around you. You're still gonna make mistakes because that's what life is, man. Life is trial and error. The thing about it is, what do you do when you make an error? Okay, you don't make the same error again. And the biggest thing that I learned from early on in life is not making the same mistake twice. And those, especially when you're dealing with the man-woman dynamic, bro, it's very, very little difference in these women, bro. I'm sorry. It's a different face, the same pussy. Okay, same pussy, different face.
You guys are stuck on the pussy, man. Remember, that's supposed to be giving it to you for free. And when I say giving it to you for free, you young men forgot that it's the dick that's worth something, not the pussy. As you just said, every woman got a pussy, just a different face on it. But not every man can sling dick.
Hey, Gary, you got a good point. But if you can't tell that to every man, that's really pointless because at the end of the day, there's more simps out here than brothers that got their head on.
But why worry about them?
Well, but Gary, you got to worry about them.
No, brothers, worry about you. Only you.
That's like saying don't study the other team's defense, man. I mean,
exactly,
it's a part of being aware of what's going on around you. It's not like you're living it.
What you guys are forgetting? Because relationship is not a team game.
But Gary,
understand? It's not a team game.
What they're trying to say,
it's like golf.
What they're trying to say, Gary. But what they're trying to say is it's the simps that are blowing these bitches' heads up and putting the expectations on us.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Come on, I'm
Russell
tired of you
Wilson-
guys saying that about Russell Wilson and Sierra. Stop talking about millionaires like they're regular people like us.
All right,
Okay.
I got you.
We're
Shit, every
saying
Disney Channel
take the
movie.
money out of it. Take the money out of it. Take the money out of it.
But you can't
This
because
man-
their situation is total. Okay, let me give you guys a fact that you probably don't know. How many people in the whole of the United States you think pay alimony?
I think it's something like it's like 8% or something like that.
You're not even fucking close. 450,000 people in total, male and female. That's it. There's 330 million of you motherfuckers in America.
Where do you get that info? I need to check
Google
that.
is your friend. Google
Yeah,
is your friend.
I need to Google that.
Google is your friend.
Gary,
I know about 400 of them that live here.
I said in total, 450,000 people,
Right,
male and female.
50,400 of them live in this in my fucking town. So
That's
I mean, I gotta
cool,
look
but
it
what
up,
I'm saying, it's not a real problem because when we go 450,000 compared to 330 fucking million, do you think it's a problem for the regular people
But
like
Gary,
us?
it is a problem if you're talking about relationships. For pumping and dumping, fuck no, it ain't no problem. It really don't matter. But you can't hold no chick accountable if the next nigga is not gonna do it.
There's over 45 million fucking people married. So not even 10% of all the fucking married people ever get involved with alimony or anything like that.
So
it's not a problem. And the only people that involves with is people that make six figures and above. It does not involve with anybody that makes less than that.
Okay, but Gary, like what we're trying to say is like, let's take the money away. Let's go back to high school. Okay. Now we got Russell Wilson. What black guy? I don't know what that there's like a Jerry curl he got in his head. I don't know what the fuck that is, but like
he mixed,
that's
man.
curl, nigga.
He's a half-wit, man.
I thought he put that process in that house. Shit,
Nah, man,
I don't know.
man.
Yeah, but what does his hair got to do with anything, brother?
Wait, let me break it down, Gary. Damn, I'm trying to paint the picture. So, what type of dude that looks like Russell Wilson will, like, do you think most black women would gravitate to a dude like that?
Yes.
Or would they gravitate to the
Fuck
futures? No. Let's take the money out of it.
Take the money out of it? The only women that are okay, no problem. In high school,
we in high school now.
All right.
Yeah,
we're in high school.
That's pretty
the
much
girls that
that's
are
pretty
okay.
much where all the freedom of choice begins.
Okay,
right?
I'll break it down for you. The guy like Russell Wilson, he's fucking the black girls, the white girls, the Indians, and the Chinese.
Man, Russell Wilson.
Hold on, let me finish.
Before the money, Gary.
Before the money. Okay, because I have sort of a Russell Wilson dude that was in my crew. Understand? Future is fucking all the black girls. They're all coming to him. The white girls not coming to Future.
I asked about the black girls. I ain't asked about.
I know, but you see, you're limited. That's the problem with you all, brothers. You're limited your choices. Your choices. Remember, the cake is big.
The legacy of our race, though. That's the whole point. Like,
brother, your legacy is your own, not your race. Please remember. Like, hold on there, brothers. And I don't know if it's an American thing that you all think you all got to save all the Americans. Save yourself first. Most people that are trying to save people can't save themselves. So it doesn't make sense. It's a problem that you cannot fix.
Yeah, but Gary, this is the thing. Like I said, that's why I wanted to use Macon as like the backdrop or the thing for this. In Macon, you're not going to have that. And Macon is the majority of black communities more so. Bro, there are very few Atlantas, Chicago's, LA's, New York's, or whatever have you. The majority of the places,
especially in the South.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's where the majority of black people rely. So that's why I wanted to use Macon. Okay, I'm the black boy there, black boy, young black man, whatever. You're not going to have Su Ling to choose from. You're not going to have Maria to choose from. You're not going to have fucking
Becky.
You will have Becky. That's it. It's pretty much gonna be
Becky gonna find her way off in there.
Yeah, or Keisha. You're gonna be it's Becky or Keisha. That's pretty much 90% of your 95% of your dating pool. You know what I'm saying? And then the other 5% is gonna be comprised of any and everything else that's there and even possible. And the likelihood of her being single and being there is gonna be very, very, very slim unless she going to school at Mercer. So you might be able to catch her. She going to Mercer University. But outside of that, bro, you're not finna see her in Macon. That's what I'm trying to tell
Nope.
you. So
Yeah, but that
She's going
means
to a private
what's
school.
in
She's
Macon.
going to a private school.
What's in Macon? If you know that's what the pool is there, what do? You get out of the fucking pool and go into a different one.
yeah,
Brothers, when we were going to
It goes back
school,
to the point.
when we were going to school, we had our black school where the majority of blacks were. We had all different school and the integrated and all that stuff there. We went to different schools to look girls. We didn't go because we already know what's in our backyard. So we're not staying there. We move out. There's nobody holding you guys to pull you back there because that's what's there. You already know what's there. Why do you want to go? It's like, okay, you know there's a fucking quicksand and there's the beach.
Well, no, but Gary, let me see. I'll tell you. I'll use myself.
But as a youngin, though, as a youngin, like, okay, you talking about just go outside of Macon, like as a youngin, we ain't really going outside of the city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And that's the problem.
and that's
what I'm trying to say.
Any city. That's any city, even
Oh,
Atlanta.
brothers, come on, man. I'm from Jamaica. Don't tell me about fucking.
Atlanta as a youngin, man.
Why is
Nobody's
that?
like nobody's saying let's go to South Carolina to go talk to some bitches. Like, no.
Yeah, okay, you see that? Then that's why I say it's on you all now. Because us now, as young people, you know what we did? We'd save up our money. We said, fuck, man, I didn't want to be around these motherfuckers.
18-year-old
At 8 years old,
18-year-old Gary went outside of Toronto to go talk to bitches.
At 18, I got on my first flight to Europe
To go talk to bitches.
to go smoke hash, go look at the bitches, go have all kinds of fun.
I forgot you Jamaican.
Okay, remember us Jamaicans, we like to travel. We don't like to stay because we already know what's in our pool.
No, but then too, like I said, Gary, that's a cultural thing and it's totally different. Again,
But I was in Canada at the time, right?
Yeah, I feel you. even still, Canada is still different. Like I said, a lot of black men are like the least traveled people, like
Black American men.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Black American men are like the least traveled people for whatever reason it may be. Ultimately, what we're saying though, Gary, is that in those younger years, you're most people. This ain't just black men. This is most people.
This is just black.
Yeah, the majority of people stay where they are, Gary. A lot of people don't.
Yeah.
Again, you're asking black men to do something that nobody else does, and you shouldn't have to do in the first place. I shouldn't have to fucking go, across country to find a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Why not? You don't want one in your backyard.
But
because
Gary,
why?
you're so right though.
And that's a
You have to travel. You gotta travel to go see other girls, man.
In your college years, you should do that. You
man, you can start doing that from high school, man. Trust me, because every one of us has to have a little.
You're not okay. Okay, I get what you're saying. If you have the means to, yeah. But let's look at the average black American family.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah,
as a youngin, you ain't got the money to travel like that. And then you go to your mama, you really like, hey, mom, give me some money.
All right, let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask you a question. When did you all start working?
Your ass in there. Your ass in there, clean that room, you brother.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you guys a question. When did you get your first job, Fantastic?
My first job, I didn't have my first job until I was 18, Gary.
Oh, okay. How about you, Josh?
I had my first job when I was 14, actually, cleaning churches.
Okay, lesson?
15.
Okay.
Groceries.
I started at 13. You know what I did when I started working? And I learned this from my mother because I had two parents, but we came to Canada. My dad said they ain't going to afford. I saved 25% of what I worked for from I was 13 up to now. That's why I was able to go to Europe, South America, all the islands, come to your country, America. I've been to South Beach. I've been to LA. I have never been to Atlanta except for a fly through. Brothers.
You need to come through, man.
No, and I got friends in Atlanta. I'm going to come down there probably next year after they get rid of this COVID bullshit, but that's another thing. But brothers, like I told you, I didn't go buy the brand new Nike while everybody went. But at 18, when I got on the plane, guess where they were? On the basketball court. I came back, all kinds of experiences, pictures. Oh my fucking God. There's nude beaches in France. Did you know that? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
All right. You know what I'm saying? walking and going to experience different things. When you come back, you see shit with a different eyes. And knowing that they're trying to keep you guys in a pool. You can only be in Macon because that's a no, man. You go all over the place. Black men travel. When you travel, you see the world at a different pace.
Hey,
Trust
Gary,
me on that.
Yeah,
look, I
you
agree
right.
with you, and that,
You
yeah,
right.
I mean, I agree with you, and that shit sounds good, but I mean, I don't want to speak for Fantastic, but I feel like, his channel is about more than just having a space to chop it up with. You know what I mean? The joking and shit we do is cool, all that, but at the end of the day, we gotta have pride in something, right? Like we gotta be able to. We doing this shit for, to let brothers be aware and just let this shit be what it is, to where, it's not necessarily about just doing it just to say you do it. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying you, but I'm saying I feel like some people, they go grab a chick from overseas or whatever and doing it just to say they do it, and hope all is well with them. But at the end of the day, think about somebody that's and let's say not to get too stuck on the race thing, but just think about somebody that is mixed, or somebody that has Caucasian in their blood, and they procreate with a white chick. That's like a dissolution of the race by our own, right? Like we are doing that willingly. So I mean, that's just my take on it. But yeah, I got to get up out of here. But hey, salute to y'all, man. Good talk.
Appreciate you,
No,
bro.
enough respect, brother. But remember, you procreate with who you want to, and race is the human race. I'm sick of us brothers trying to put ourselves in a box like we're different from everybody else. First of all, I hate the term black men. We are men of color. That is what we are. We're not black. Fantastic. I'm a little darker than you, boy. I'm not black.
I don't know. I don't know. Old
Okay,
fella.
you see, that's the problem. You see, we start putting ourselves in these boxes and say, "Oh, all black men cheat. All black men don't take care of their kids." That's not. It's a lie.
No. Well, Gary, this is Gary. I understand what you're saying. We don't do that. Again, we're fighting, and that's what I was trying to tell you. When you were saying you guys weren't talking due to the fact that you really didn't have the opportunity to, because there was no internet, there was no real platform for black men to be able to speak their mind. Black women were not only speaking this rhetoric, but bro, they were doubling, tripling, quadrupling, quintupling down on it and layering this for 30 years, Gary. So
Yeah,
it's not
but
us saying this or us putting this shit in the box. Again, Gary, I was, what I'm saying, I was told, that, black and dark and all this shit is horrible for me. But at the
by
same
black
time,
people.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So hold on. Let me ask you a question now. If the people that are denigrating you and making you feel like shit, why do you feel you have to save them?
Well, it's not me feeling like I have to save them, Gary. Again, I'm looking at this from a scientific and anthropology and sociology standpoint. If there's let's just say, and I'm not saying there, but listen, hear me out, right? If there's a war tomorrow where sides are chosen, you're going to fight with people that look like you, Gary. So it's not the fact of the matter that I want to save them or whatever. I literally have to have a certain amount of those people to where I'm not on my own, or we're not so fucking at odds and so hateful towards each other that we're helping other people kill us, and to the point where we don't even understand that we should be banding together for survival purposes. So again, I'm looking at this much deeper than the surface, and just from, like you said, anthropological, sociological, and just history and time. So
Okay,
this
let
is
me kill
how
that one time. First of
you're
all,
never gonna be able to do that.
who kills more black people than black people?
Nobody.
Okay.
I
So
agree with
when
you,
you're
and I
going on
understand
the
that.
anthropological and all these little logical times, understand, we don't have a problem with other races. We have a problem with ourselves.
Yeah,
Understand?
I agree,
So
and I
that's why
understand.
I
But
said you can't save people
this is
that don't want to be
and
saved.
I'm the number one person to say that, Gary. Gary, you can never save everybody, not even in the comic books, not even in fairy tales. I
Mhm.
understand that. Look, you can't save everybody, Gary. I understand that. But at the same time, like I said, it's just something that you're never going to be able to overcome. And like, it's like say you go somewhere, right? And you say you traveled a lot, right?
Oh yeah,
So
my favorite thing.
how did you respond when you would be, let's just say in France, and you ran into another Jamaican dude?
How you doing, brother?
Exactly, and like I said, and
Okay, but and you know the joke? You just said that when I was in the Netherlands. I ran into a black man. I walked up to him and said, "How you doing, brother?" And he looked at me and like, I walked off. A black man looked at me and did that. 15 minutes later, a white guy walked up because I didn't know where I was going, and he says, "Can I help you?" I said, "Sure, man. Like I want to go to Rue, ba 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 ba." He says, "Well, you could do this," and he says, "You sound like where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Jamaica, but I live in Canada." But he took out a Canadian pin. He said, "Put this on and people help you a little more." The black man looked at me like I was fucking going to kill him or something. My own. Understand? So when they put that fear that we have to what's it?
For that now.
That's the problem with this whole situation when they're talking about the black community and all that stuff is. Brothers, that's why I say you got to save yourself. For number one, the one person that's going to do you something, it's not the white man, it's not the Indian, it's the black man.
Again,
your guys' greatest heroes, Martin Luther King and what's the other one, the Muslim dude there? Malcolm X.
Damn, dude, you don't know who Malcolm X?
Well, you see, you guys have your heroes, and I don't like to disparage certain shit because to me now, you guys deify people that Malcolm didn't do shit for y'all. He just talked. Martin Luther King didn't do shit for you. All he did was talk. Okay?
I got you, Gary.
You know what I'm saying? Like the heroes that you guys put up weren't fucking warriors.
But Gary,
you know what I mean? They were talkers.
Hold on, Gary. Even Martin, like right at the end there of his life, he realized just like you that hey, you know, this shit is bigger than what I thought it was, man. So
yeah, because all they do is talk. Understand? This is why I feel bad for my black American brothers. Because you guys are the only one, or black American people in general, are the only black people that didn't get your own independence. The white man gave it to you. So you all feel like you're second-class citizens. That's why you say we got this black power, blah, 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 blah. No, you have American power. And until the black man in America realize he's an American first, before he's a black man, he's going to be in the back. Because America provides everything that you need. That's why you have immigrants coming in and moving ahead. Because they see what you all got. But they got you guys trapped in the fucking past and look at what shit did. Fuck what they did. Right now, when I hear somebody mention Black Wall Street, I laugh. In Black Wall Street, they had 5 millionaires. That was it, 5. You got 500,000 now. Can Black Wall Street ever compare to that? But they make you guys say, "Oh, they destroyed Black Wall Street." Well, they could build 100 of them today.
Gary, we know the deal over here.
Okay, why do you think I come flex with you all? Because I know you guys got some aliens. Like, fuck the rest of them, brothers. I want to see you all have your shit. You 38 now, bro. Rack your cash. Every money that you make, you put on 25% for the next 10 years, and you'll shock yourself.
Oh, trust me, Gary. We investing, baby.
That's right. You know what I mean? And from you got your paper, everything is easy. Trust me on that. Money makes the world go around. That's the system we live in, whether you choose to believe it or not.
Oh no, I definitely know.
You know what I mean? Yeah. From you got your paper, nobody can tell you shit.
Well, just the ultimate thing, like I said, that came out of this is and hold on, I gotta show this. So I'm gonna use my shit real quick. Give me this. There we go. To highlight this, right? And it's just the first part of it. If you guys haven't seen the regular pre-record I shared earlier, do me a favor and go watch it. But just look at the first little part of what this woman is saying, right? Hold on, I'll stop sharing this. Hold on, go back. All right, now pay. Pay extra close attention to little TikTok this shit got going on. Let me see if I can blow this thing up. Give me a second. Pay attention to the caption. Hey, what up, man? Again, all of this shit that what normal women interact with, right? And now you got to combat this crazy ass backwards. Oh, I care about you, so I'm not gonna fuck with you no more. You know, my money comes before anything concerning you, and all this other shit and whatnot, what have you. This is black women are putting out to the world, man. And yet, and still, the world is looking at us like it's something wrong with us. That's my biggest thing. You know, like I said, black women are telling this; they aren't hiding this anymore. You know, everything from the extreme and just diabolical, crazy shit of abort black babies to TikToks and shit, you know, celebrating toxicity. And, you know, Summer Walker is the queen of fucking baby mamas now. You see what I'm saying? So this whole thing that we're trying to navigate through and figure out, man. And like I said, I understand what you guys are saying, bro. By all means, bro, keep your options open, keep your pool open. All this not if you can. Hey, men do what they want, boys do what they can. You heard me. Shout out to Project Pat. But at the same time, bro, like I said, it's a lot of the times, man, that's just what you know. You go for what you know, man, and what you're used to. You know what I mean? Listen, them long haired, thick red bones, bro. That's what I like, nigga. You know what I mean? That's because that's what I grew up around, and that's what I'm attracted to. So again, could I Becky's and Mei Ling and them they're okay, but for me, that's like 1 out of every 100 that I even want to look at twice. You know what I'm saying? So I can't your attraction, you can't have a man just completely and totally change up something as serious as his sexual attraction into a type of woman, you know, and you know, from not only phenotypically, you know, in a physiologically, but also like you said, cultural and a whole bunch of other things too that you have in common. That's a major part of it. Oh, my bad. So I thought I made it big enough, but it said pretty much men want to date me until they realize that I'm all about my money. I don't get sexual quickly, and once I start liking you too much, I pull back. You know what I'm saying? All the shit to just let you know that she's a crazy, difficult bitch, pretty much. Shout
Ass
out to,
backwards, bitch.
yeah, yeah. Shout out to West End, man. Russell Wilson comes from a family of money. It was just white girls knew what he would become a football player or not. QB at NC State, he could get them all. Yeah, exactly. So, like you said, it's crazy, man. The whole dynamic, and like you said, another big part of it too is Russell Wilson, the mixed dude, man. He gonna give her them good hair babies. Just saying.
Yeah. And fantastic.
Man,
But
they really got you black guys
they're just like
thinking
this dude. They're just like this dude on Facebook, man. I don't know if y'all seen him or not. What's it called? Can I grab that, Chris? Like he go around, he interview chicks and stuff, and he asks them like to rate him from 1 to 9, from 1 to 10, and they'll rate him. Some of them, it's crazy thing, man. Some of them will say he's a 9, he's a 10, and then he say, okay, would you date a guy that look like me? And then these bitches said nah. Most of them were saying nah, I don't know, maybe. You just rated him at a 9 or a 10, but you said you wouldn't date him. But hold on. But so he'll tell them to do a 360, and then he see their ass like, ooh, yo, can I grab that? Yeah, you can grab it. He can grab the ass.
Yep.
He can grab the ass, but you wouldn't date him.
Exactly.
Ass backwards, man. The black
what
bitch
that
is
means,
dead,
guys,
man.
I wouldn't date you. I wouldn't be your woman, but I'll let you get a little piece of this pussy. You know what I'm saying? And then act like, you know what I'm saying, that body didn't count on my record. Again, man, it's all about again.
You all let these girls take the
So
man's
just
role.
like Gary said, man, just like Gary said, just fuck them, man.
But what else? Like, I don't
Cam said it the
understand how
other
you guys
day.
are doing more than that if it's not your woman.
Cam said it the other day. Hey, it's open season, man. Fuck these bitches and just have fun, man.
Telling
For
you, man.
real.
Well,
You gotta be careful.
that's what we did, and we're like, I'm 20 years older than you all. So when did this change that you all thought that women were more than fucking, unless you're gonna say, okay, this is gonna be mine?
You know what, Gary? I think what it is a lot of, and you see it today. Even like, don't let this shit fool you either, man. Like these so-called thug ass niggas, these be some of the biggest simps, man. Some of the biggest softies. When it come to a bitch, these are some of the biggest softies, man. So they the main ones, you know. Oh, hey, anything for my family, you know. And you know, it'll be like they on some stepdaddy type shit, you know. You know, bro, didn't step up, so I had to, you know, take care of the legit and all that. Nigga.
Yeah, I got a question for you too. When did you start calling these women queens?
I never called a bitch no queen, bro. Stop it.
Well, no. I'm not talking you. What? I'm not talking about you too, because you're not idiot.
I think it was
I'm talking.
It's within like 10 years, Gary. The whole hotel movement is like 10 years old, I want to say.
Oh, okay. That just made me laugh when I heard that kind of stuff. I mean, a queen? Are you a fucking queen? Ain't got no king, no kingdom,
no authority over nothing because you're getting government assistance.
But you don't got a king.
No fucking authority.
Let me address this real quick. Shout out to Seneca, the fiber artist. Looks are not everything.
Get her ass up here.
Women need more than that. You know she's not gonna hit that link, man. She had so much to say the last time too. She's welcome to, but she won't hit it. Most black men can't provide, so we don't take them serious. Seneca,
motherfucker.
Hold on, Seneca. Go ahead. Seneca, the numbers say more black men can provide than black women. Okay, for one, not bragging on that or whatever, what have you. Yeah.
Whatever you want to order.
Black men earn more than black women do.
I don't care whatever you want.
Yeah, black
don't
men.
We have like fish and chips or a thing there and there?
Oh shit, Gary.
Oh, what we got?
Gary getting this shit together.
My bad. I was just getting dinner ready.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I know what I wanted.
But yeah, man. Seneca, you kind of all base there. Shout out to West End. My bad, man. I thought Russell Wilson was mixed. He said he all black, man. He all nigga. But he got something up in there somewhere. Might not be his mom and dad.
There's lusters up in that motherfucker head. That's lusters there.
He got some flakes up or something up in there. He got
process.
That nigga got some
fantastic. That's process and a damn skull cap. That's what that is.
Whoa! Why are you saying that about the brother, man? Who cares about his hair?
I know what a texture kid look like. Goddamn it!
Yeah, niggas had don't grow like that.
Oh my god, you all are bad. That ain't no good,
hey,
man.
Motherfuckers see your hair, man. They see your shit like this, bro, and they think, oh, I had a bitch
ain't
tell
no
me.
Nigga had that damn oily.
Had a chick tell me, man, oh, your hair soft. Like, oh, what you thought? What you thought? I'm gonna be a slave out here?
Listen to you all. That's not like whoa, it's hair, man. Michael Jordan already made it cool back in 1986 that you could be bald, man.
Gary, I'm telling Gary, I remember this back in high school, Gary, because I was trying to, I was a Kobe fanatic as a kid. I was trying to, I was between the Kobe and Iverson era, right? So I always had like just enough hair to like, to where I had the Kobe fro, but I wasn't long enough where I could get my shit gripped so I can get the braids. I wanted braids bad as fuck. So one time I asked this chick, hey, can you braid my hair or whatever? And she gripped my hair. And she's like, ooh, you got good hair. They say, I don't know, your hair might be a little too soft. And I was like, damn, bitch, because I'm dark skinned, I gotta have some old motherfucking, pillow pad ass, rough ass, burlap sack.
I get the same shit. I get the same shit. Here?
Yeah, man.
You can run a comb through your hair. John, you can run like, what the fuck? You think because I'm dark skinned, bitch, I'm supposed to goddamn
sparks and shit. I gotta use a fucking hoe to fucking, pick my shit out of here, man. But no, man.
But I want to address the Seneca chick, man. Like motherfuckers like that, man. looks on everything. But yeah, it's still like I see you bitches, baby daddies out here, man. Don't fucking do that. Don't come up here capping like that. I see y'all, baby daddy. Then you talking about fucking providing, but yet it's still like y'all going to school for like these damn dumbass degrees. Like Kev done exposed that. Y'all going to social studies, bitch. You ain't fucking paying social studies in high school. And you going to fucking
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, man.
and
Get the hell out of here,
then you
man.
get in all that fucking debt. You get in all that fucking debt. And so what you doing with your social study degree? Well, you know, I'm a daycare teacher. Bitch, really? Bitch, you fucking kidding me?
Hundreds
Get the
of
fuck
thousands,
out
like
of here,
niggas,
man.
hundreds of
Well,
thousands
first of all, you tell that young lady, men only provide for their women, not for other
Exactly.
women. I mean, like I don't know if like, oh, you got to protect black women. I protect the one that I'm with. The rest of them, your ass could be getting beat. I walk right by. Got nothing to do with me. Understand? I don't wear an S on my chest. See, I don't understand the brother seeing a girl getting her ass slapped in there. Hey man, don't do that. That's a girl. Fuck you. But
hey,
Gary,
don't get
Gary,
your
what you
ass.
say? What you say, Gary? Gary, get in
uh,
there.
yeah, I mean, none of my business.
Stick
Yeah,
and move, rock.
don't get your ass smoked. Don't get your ass smoked over no stranger, man. No piece of
You
pussy
must
that
be
don't belong to you.
crazy.
But
Oh,
yeah, man.
protect
Hey,
black women. Black women kill more
Fuck
motherfuckers than
you.
anybody.
but hey, yeah, man. Hey, greatly appreciate y'all for pulling up on me, bro. You know, I just had to break this thing down. Shout out to Lil Duval. Shout out to Jordan Peterson. Shout out to the roommates. Shout out to y'all, man, for coming through and supporting, bro. Greatly appreciate it. Hey,
Much
and like,
love, bro.
check me out in a couple
I
more
know
hours,
them.
bro. At least
I
about
can
the
hear
morning. Make
snowing
sure you guys
outside. I never
pull back
bother
up
you.
on me and check out that video. That video should be unblocked by tomorrow morning. The one we did with Summer Walker and Bruno Mars.
Oh shit.
It's some new shit I want to try. I might have some coming up later on this week. I got a lot to do, man. I gotta move this weekend, so I gotta move out of my place, but still live in my place to the end of the month before I leave for deployment. So, we gonna make it work though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm dedicated, niggas. I can't never say I ain't. But yeah, man.
You take care of yourself, youngster.
You too, man. Appreciate you, Gary. Always coming through with
Y'all
support.
hold it down, bro.
All right. Peace, Josh.
All right,
But
man.
yeah, man. Greatly appreciate everybody for pulling up on me, man. And that's that on that one. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Hey, make sure y'all pull up on Spiritualizer, aka Hulk, tonight, man. He got a show planned for. See what time the brother show planned for. Let me see. Let me see where you at. And I think Obsidian on right now. I didn't pull up on Hulk at 9:45. So in 45 minutes, make sure y'all go check him out, man. Listen to that, brother. I greatly appreciate y'all, man. That's it. And I'll hit y'all later.